港制作程序的设计。
Here we are. What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great fucking day.
My team's uniform means I get to serve the communities and the people I care about. And we're always looking for new talent. See how you can join our team at nationalguard.com/NY.
No, that's not the one that I was looking for. What's the fucking, like... Is it this? No. No. Well, that was almost. It's not landing the way I thought it was. It's not working the way I thought it was going to work. Yes, tonight we got game one of this 3-game series against the Arizona Diamondbacks from Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, back home. Looking pretty overcast tonight, but I don't think there's any rain in the forecast.
Particularly well. These really are the dog days. Yeah, it was really a tough week.
Yeah, no rain in the forecast. Just looking very overcast. So.
And for most of those games, it's been the same story. Not much.
Anyway, starting lineups for tonight.
Get the opportunities with the runners in scoring position. They weren't getting the job done. With that said, they fought back in a lot of those games in the late innings, but it was too little, too late at that point.
So for the, jeez, where's the fucking?
Really 10-day stretch where they've gone 3-10. It's really they've only lost one game in the wild card race, so they're really fortunate there. Yeah, still
Bruh, I don't like this.
Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, one of the biggest dates on the Red Sox calendar every year.
Starting lineups for tonight.
Last year's record tally, hoping you can as always tonight as the Red Sox face
For the Arizona Diamondbacks, leading off at second base is Ildermaro Vargas. Batting second in right field is Corbin Carroll. Batting third at catcher is Gabriel Moreno. Batting fourth at shortstop is Geraldo Perdomo. Batting fifth at center field is Jordan Lawler. Batting sixth at first base is Tim Tawa. Batting seventh at DH is Jose Fernandez. Yeah, not that Jose Fernandez. The other Jose Fernandez is unfortunately dead. Batting eighth at DH is Lars Nootbaar, and batting ninth in left field is Ryan Waldschmidt. Starting pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks is Mitch Bratt. He has a 3.74 ERA in 7 games played, 25 strikeouts, and 33 2/3 innings pitched. This is his rookie season. And then for the Boston Red Sox, leading off at second base tonight is Nick Sogard. Batting second in center field is Cedar Rafaela. Batting third in right field is Wilyer Abreu. Batting fourth at first base, oh my god. Batting fourth at first base is Wilson Contreras. Batting fifth at catcher is Adley Rutschman. Batting sixth at third base is Caleb Durbin. Batting seventh at shortstop is Andrew Monasterio. Batting eighth at DH is Mickey Gasper. Jesus Christ, why is he back on the fucking... And batting ninth and left field is Eli White. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox will be an opener, so he'll only be going probably the first inning, maybe two, but probably just the first inning. It is Alec Gamboa. He has a 1.59 ERA in 9 games played this season, 12 strikeouts in 17 innings pitched. So yeah, the game plan is tonight he'll probably pitch the first inning, maybe 2, but probably just the first inning. And then we'll go over to Brian Bayo. And then he'll pitch a lot of innings in bulk, and he's been doing good at that this year. It's one of the wildest things ever. He has like a 10-something ERA as a starting pitcher, but as a reliever, he's like one of the best pitchers you've ever seen.
Spend less on your kids for back to school. WB Mason, get free next day business delivery from your local home.
Never seen anything like it.
Sullivan Tire, official tire and auto service of the Red Sox. And by Toyota, recognized as the longest lasting brand. Red Sox dipping their toe in the National League again, taking on Arizona. Trevor Story making his way back and got a chance to play on Sunday for the Woo Sox. For more on how that's going, let's toss it down to Jemai Webster.
Thank you very much, Toby. There's a baseball saying that goes, these things tend to have a way of working themselves out when you're talking about roster construction. And as the Red Sox have been dealt some injuries lately, Trevor Story is approaching a big league return after in-season sports hernia surgery. He is pain-free now, and his rehab clock has begun. We had a chance to catch up with him inside the clubhouse. And a return this weekend, he says, is not out of the realm of possibility.
Good to get that first one out of the way, like I said. Yeah, so it's all about game speed stuff now and getting my game legs back under me and obviously seeing some pitches and having some good at-bats. So I'm excited about that. The first one went well, and I'll be in Syracuse for the next couple of days, so then we'll reevaluate.
You know which day that reevaluation might be coming?
I mean, at least the Tuesday, Wednesday, so...
Yeah, I could go see Trevor Story right now.
Well,
Trevor Story's like 15 minutes away from me
obviously,
right now.
Thursday's off day here, so...
I could go see him if I wanted to.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
You obviously had to come back from injury before, but do you feel like it's going to take you long to get back to being able to contribute up here at this level?
You know what? I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna end the stream right here.
I've been through it, so
We're not streaming tonight. I'm gonna go see Trevor Story.
when I'm good to go. So
I'm just kidding. I don't
have that experience to rely on.
oh wait, yeah, the minor leagues don't even play
I'll
today.
get my game legs
Tuesdays
back
when they
on
play.
the next day. Not so much the stuff that's going on in the moment.
Red Sox interim manager Chad Tracy said the goal is for Trevor to come back and be their everyday shortstop.
Maybe Wednesday
He
I'll
had a chance
go.
to catch up with his old Colorado Rockies buddy, Nolan Arenado, on the other side, pregame today. After the rehab, we'll see where things are with him. But the Red Sox getting ready to kick off the first of 3 versus Arizona in conjunction with the 24th annual WEEI Ness and Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. It's a bullpen game. Alec Gamboa takes the ball first. Dave and Will on the mic after this.
Hurry into the Ram Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now get 15% off select Ram 1500 models, plus no payments for 90 days. Or get 10% off select Ram 2500 and 3500 models. And get it all back by America's Best Powertrain Limited Warranty. Don't wait. Get a great deal during the Ram Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Ram Make This the Summer event, get 12% below MSRP, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. See your Syracuse area Ram dealer.
Drinks are new at McDonald's Coffee until they are. All new drinks are here.
All right, team, listen up. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna have the truffle butter filet mignon.
Oh, that's a great decision, boss.
I'll take the miso chicken. See, that's for me.
I'm gonna do the blackened salmon.
Sweet and sour shrimp for me.
The CW and ESPN are announcing the ultimate team-up as the ESPN app becomes the exclusive streaming home for all CW sports.
Red Sox baseball on NESN, brought to you by Nissan. Hurry into the Nissan end of summer sales event right now. Group 1 Automotive. Get more with Group 1. And powered by Salem 5. Keep your bases covered with insurance from Salem 5. Make your move. Overcast night, but very comfortable here at Fenway Park as we get set for the beginning of the homestand. Dave along with Will and Jemai back with us on the sideline here tonight. Arizona coming in at 66 and 59. And the Red Sox with a record of 66 and 58. But the Red Sox in far better condition as far as a postseason spot. Red Sox would easily make it as the number 2 wild card right now. Arizona at this moment is out of the playoff money. Give me a look at the Diamondbacks lineup presented.
Let's play some baseball.
Just got it about
Play ball.
Top, one of their hotter hitters, and Corbin Carroll is one of the best players in Major League Baseball. Just named the National League Player of the Week, hitting over 400 with 7 extra base hits. He's really their heart and soul.
Here's a look at the Red Sox starting pitcher, brought to you by Toyota. 29
does look very overcast, though, but no rain.
His first start.
No rain. Oh, geez. No rain in the forecast.
ERA. As far as his arsenal goes, really seen a big bump in his velocity lately. Good four-seamer up to 98. Sliders his put-away pitch, occasional sinker, curveball, and changeup. The Red Sox defense brought to you by CarShield. Caleb Durbin to be at third base. Monasterio and Sogard to play up the middle. Wilson Contreras at first. Eli White gets a start in left against the lefty. Cedar Rafaela in center. William Abreu in right. And Adley Rutschman do the catching.
Umpires for tonight's game presented by M&T Bank. Dan Isania is the crew chief. He has home plate. Rayburn at first. Krupa at second. And Beck at third. We're available. The telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. The weather forecast cloudy. Unlike Pittsburgh, not raining. Should be a pleasant night, 75 degrees. And so nice to come from the Jerry Remy broadcast booth. Certainly remember the Rem Dog even more fondly at this time of year.
It's Humugity in honor of Rem Dog. It is sticky out there tonight.
And the first Jimmy Fun night. Got a lot of guests coming through our doors. And we certainly hope you will be able to dig deep tonight, as you always do. And Ildemaro Vargas, the second baseman, 268, 9 home runs, good power at the top.
Off we go.
Fouls the first pitch back. 4 strike 1. We're underway.
He's homered in back-to-back games after hitting just 1 homer in his previous 87 games. 16 over his last 27.
Now, Ketel Marte would usually be in their lineup. We understand it's not an injury situation, but he was placed on the restricted list by the team.
What's that?
More information will come out at some point.
We have nothing more than that, but that's interesting.
That is very interesting.
So for Torlavello, he goes into the series without one of the top players.
5 minutes before we came on air.
Highly unusual, I'll tell you that. Carroll on deck. And a chopper to short. Monasterio.
Isn't the restricted list usually?
And Gamboa gets his first man. Red Sox just coming off a road trip.
Due to personal, unexcused, or non-baseball reasons. But it could also be like a
2 out of 3 in Atlanta.
Legal issue. It could be a failure to report.
And at the moment, they're out of the playoff picture. They didn't make it last year.
That's interesting.
80 and 82 last year, finished in 4th place. So pressure is on them to get back this year.
And Torey Lovullo's in the last year of his contract. He has not been extended yet. Hadn't been a whole lot of talks about that. Kind of feel like they're waiting to see how this season goes. He was our bench coach in 2013. We won that World Series. He's one of the good men in this game.
Yeah, really fine manager, too. Little ground ball right at Sogard, and Carroll is history. Keeping him off base is a big deal.
Oh, with those wheels, absolutely. You know, the Sox trying to find someone that can get the job done as an opener for Brian Bayo. Because Moran got a few times at it. It didn't go well for him. He's been so good out of the pen, just not in the opener role. Eric Miller got a shot at it. He's been good at it in the past, but it didn't go well this year when he did it when he came over with the Sox.
Bayo up in the pen. Of course, he's been spectacular as a reliever. Here's Moreno, 308, 9 home runs for him. And both facing the Diamondbacks for the first time in his career. Pitched on Friday in Pittsburgh, 3 innings, threw the ball well in relief on 1 run, 36 pitches. 1 ball, 1 strike, that was 96. He does throw hard.
Yeah, he's got that different type of motion, right? Like, it really rocks back on his backside. You've seen the velocity really tick up for him on that fastball. I've seen him up to 98 a couple times in his last couple relief outings.
Perdomo on deck. Baltimore and Tampa Bay are playing the last game of a wraparound series at the Trop. Baltimore has won the first 3 games of that series. They're also
It doesn't sound like it's like a death in the family, because you would go on the bereavement list for that.
468 feet, man, at the Trop, and missed all the catwalks somehow.
Yeah, it's a feat onto itself. But 3-1 Baltimore in the 4th. The Sox right now 8.5 behind them, and 3 full games behind the Yankees. On another ground ball, Durbin will handle that chance.
And that's out number 3.
9 pitches, 3 ground balls.
Going up here, felt like anything was possible. Good.
3 out, 3 out.
Behind basketball stars like AZ Fudd are Geico's 24/7 claim support and a village of people who are always there.
Hey, Coach. And Pat. Kids I used to babysit.
What's up, AZ?
Hey, dog walker Trudy. Give me a spot.
That's a lot of people at the gym.
Thanks, friends. Thanks, family. Thanks, 13,000 Geico claim specialists.
Anytime. It feels good to have a team behind you. It feels good to Geico.
All right, let's hit legs next.
Hi. Play for an Ultra?
Thirsty for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's Ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior like beer.
Nope. He's on tomatoes. This is the recipe he makes because his mother used to. By heart. By hand. It's shipped and shopped same day in the same way you would. No order is ordered.
A broken windshield shouldn't wreck your budget. That's why SafeLight has Fix Now, Pay Later. We'll fix it wherever you want, and you can pay over time. Get it fixed now, pay later at SafeLight.com.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
Checking on the Sox lineup, brought to you by Plymouth Rock. At the top, Nick Sogard, the switch hitter, then Cedon and Wilson Contreras back in the lineup. Monasterio 286 in 9 career games against Arizona, batting out of the 7th spot.
If you look at the Diamondbacks starting pitcher presented by WB Mason, Mitch Bratt, 23-year-old lefty. It's a 1-1 with a 3.74 ERA, making his 8th start of the season, coming off a couple really good outings against Colorado and San Diego. Take a look at the Diamondbacks on defense. Fernandez at third base, Perdomo and Vargas up the middle with Tawa at first. Waldschmidt, Lawler, and Carroll make up the outfield with Gabby Moreno doing the catching.
So the left-hander Bratt up against Nick Sogard hitting 240. Keep an eye on Bratt on the follow-through on his delivery.
Yeah, he's not doing it as much as he used to, but a little pirouette action at times.
Sogard to be followed by Rafaela. That one pop foul back out of play.
Yeah, he's not doing it as much as he was earlier in the season. Take a look at it. It's interesting. Watch this little dance move right there. But his last couple starts, not quite as much action.
Now that's really pronounced, that one. That should be on stage somewhere. Making his 7th Major League start, native of Ontario, Canada. Acquired from Texas in July of last year. Capable of having a really big night. He did against the San Diego Padres. Big cut and popped up a mile high. Fernandez
Popped up.
third,
Caught for out number one.
We'll put that away. And 1 down.
That's been a spot. That leadoff spot for the Sox has just been a place where they haven't been getting much production. I think they were getting the most from Masataka Yoshida with how he's been swinging it as of late, but you lose him to a hamstring. I mean, that's going to be probably at least a month.
Yeah, that's what he said. Masa had a hamstring injury when he was playing in Japan. He said he came back in a month. And of course, you got to rehab. Cedon, 285, 16 home runs.
Cedon's been very active. Just about every pitch he's seen as of late, he's been swinging very aggressively. So that was a pretty easy take there on that first pitch way up. But you're going to see pitchers start to really nibble and throw out of the zone to him. That's what those vets like Wilson Contreras come around, have those conversations, say, hey, you've really taken this next step as a big leaguer because you've been more patient, been more selective at the plate.
Since the All-Star break, batting 296. Popped up, long run, Tawa.
And that's popped up for out number 2.
First baseman got to it. 2 up, 2 down for the Sox in the first.
That's the thing with Cedon is he's still been getting his hits, but those at-bats in between the hits, it's like 0-2 strikeouts. And a lot of them, some of them come to some big spots where normally he's so clutch in those spots and puts the ball in play, and it's just been a lot of chase. But if this is the worst of him, compared to what you saw when he struggled in the second half of last season, you'll take this step forward and hopefully just gets out of it soon.
Well, you're Abreu, 257, 22 home runs. His next home run is a new career high. Check out tonight's home run odds presented by FanDuel. Those home runs have been coming. Leads the big leagues with 11 since the All-Star break. It's actually tied.
Come on, Willier.
Along with Matt Olson. And he'll lay off a pitch outside. That's the slurve at 79.
Yeah, this August for Willier, 333 with 1256 OPS, 14 games. He has been swinging.
And a 1-1. Watching him these last couple of years, he's a lot like when Trevor Story gets hot.
Yeah.
The home runs, they come in bunches. The extra base hits come in bunches. And he's kind of in one of those grooves right now. Contreras on deck. Both guys made an appearance on a radio this afternoon as part of the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, talking about this point in the season. And Wilson Contreras said it's always a vitally important part because you are facing teams that are scrapping for the playoffs just like you are, and that's going to be ball 4. So the games mean so much.
Yeah, he made a good point of saying also, look, once you get into September, these games get even tougher.
Even tougher.
Right? All this pressure, you have divisional games, you have this wild card race. They're in a good spot right now, luckily. You know, they've gone through this stretch where they're 3-10 after that 32-5 stretch. But they've only lost 1 game in the wild card race because those other teams have been beating up on each other.
And the Red Sox earned that bump. Contreras 278 with 24 home runs. His next home run would be a new career high. Well, you're with the lead. Got a lefty on the mound tonight. And it'll miss inside.
I hope that day off yesterday for Contreras helps him out. Right? He's been beat up. Obviously, the hands, foul ball off the foot. He got hit in the head. He was sick. He's got a little hamstring thing going on. And yesterday was a good day to have off with that 2.5 hour rain.
Yeah, Jamal Adams out for the season. That does suck.
Bounded foul
to the Vikings.
mean, he's a former catcher. He's been down this road before, deep in the season, all beat up.
Yeah.
Especially a guy who gets hit by a ton of pitches. On top of that, been hit 21 times.
He just plays hard. You know, and that's the nature of the beast, right? With that comes a lot of soreness late in the year.
2-1 from Bratt. He's not exactly razor sharp. He's thrown 15 pitches, only 5 strikes. Rutschman on deck. Adley in dire need of a hit.
Yeah, Brad, in his small sample size in the big leagues, has had some issues with throwing strikes at times and walking hitters.
3-1, had himself a cut on a fastball. 3-2. Wilson Contreras is number 2 in the American League in OPS, 912. Third in on-base percentage, 389.
And he's had a tough 3 or 4 weeks here. This stretch where he's been dealing with some stuff, the numbers have taken a little bit of a dip. So that tells you how good he's been for a majority of the year.
Bray with a tiny lead at first, 2 down. And a 3-2. And run raining
fouled off.
on the fists. Caleb Durbin will follow Rutschman. Red Sox trying to get something going real quick, which they haven't done a lot of in recent games. And Bratt with a payout pitch. Check swing, and he missed. That's going to be ball 4. So, runners on at first and second. Bradley, Brian Kaplan, he's their pitching coach, headed out. Red Sox can make some noise right away. Adley fighting an 0 for 15. And then will tonight be the night?
Yeah, 1 for his first 17 since coming off the IL here with the Sox. Got his lone hit in that second game. Trying to get that timing back. He's looked really in between, right? And late on fastballs, uncomfortable, and early on the off speed. That's just part of you don't play for 3-4 weeks. You jump back into it. You're with a new club. You're trying to find your bearings. So get him going. That'll be a big part. Really lengthen this lineup.
Going to bet right-handed, hitting .239 with 8 home runs.
Come on, Adley.
Threw a walk yesterday.
Yeah, Adley's had a bad start to his Red Sox career.
He's got to be thinking about barreling one up here. With Abreu at second, Contreras at first.
I think like 1 for 19.
2 down, and ball 1.
It's one of those situations where early in the game, you know how important it is to score early. You're watching this guy kind of been all over the place the last 2 batters, but you just got to keyhole him. Look for that one pitch you're looking for right here.
Now late on that fastball, 1 ball and strike. Brad tossed a great game against the Padres on August 5th. 7 strong innings, struck out 9. Does not have an overwhelming fastball. That's going to be
fouled off, or popped up.
And coming in, Tawa at first base. Red Sox will
That's on number 3.
Some
more struggles for Adley.
Here's the pitch.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
There's dreaming about it, and then there's living it with Platinum. Get access to the largest global airport lounge network, dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants, and exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide that stay with you long after the encore. There's nothing like Platinum. Amex is a proud partner of Olivia Rodrigo.
Surprise! It's unlimited cash back, Gary.
Oh, Peyton Manning.
With the U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card, you can earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. Surprise! Unlimited 2% cash back includes leaf blowers. Surprise! Unlimited.
2% cash back on every purchase.
No surprises. Just unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
a lot of damage.
And we're going to seal every hole using only Power Putty.
And the inside is completely dry.
Get Flex Seal Power Putty.
Please.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before.
Here at top of the second inning, no score. Red Sox with a scoring opportunity right away, but can't get the run in. And in for a strike here on Perdomo. The speed guy. And when he and Marte are playing the middle infield together, it's one of baseball's very best.
Yeah, that's some good hands up the middle.
247, 9 home runs for Perdomo. The shortstop. And fouled away. So Gamboa pitching into his second inning.
He looked really good in the first. 9 pitches, 3 weakly hit ground balls. 1 on the 4-seam, 1 on the 2-seam, and 1 on the slider.
Jordan Lawler on deck. 0-2. Ranger Suarez has the ball in game 2 tomorrow night at 7:10, and Peyton Tolley goes on Wednesday afternoon at 4:10. And the Red Sox finally get a day off after 16 games in 16 days.
I was doing a little digging earlier just to see if there were other teams that had played that many in a row this year. The Cubs and the Brewers just finished up playing 17 in a row, and then there were 2 other teams that had done 16. So you don't see it a lot, especially late.
And that's in there, strike 3, frozen. 94 with the sinker to punch out Perdomo. 1 down. Donate to the Jimmy Fund before the end of tonight's game to double your impact. If we raise $1 million today, we will unlock an extra $1 million from our generous friends Rob and Karen Hale. What a donation. Visit jimmyfund.org or call 877-738-1234.
All right, that's it for Alec Gamboa. So he did pitch an inning and a third. And in will come Brian Bayo. So we'll get the pitching change. And Brian Bayo will come in for his long relief appearance.
Bayo coming on. Our tote board continuing to rise and to rise. Almost at 890,000 on day 1.
The new Red Bull Dragonberry Energizer is now at McDonald's.
Syracuse's most affordable drain service is here for you. We're ready to unclog your sink, tub, or main sewer line when disaster strikes. Clogs don't wait, and neither do we. Call us 24/7 for dependable service at your home or business. We never charge extra for nights or weekends, and we now offer septic pumping, sump pump installations, and restaurant grease trap cleaning. For honest service our customers rave about, call Syracuse Drains.
All right, team, listen up. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna have the truffle butter filet mignon.
Oh, that's a great decision, boss.
I'll take the miso chicken. See, that's for me.
I'm gonna do the blackened salmon.
Sweet and sour shrimp for me.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Time now for a Ford First and Quality call to the bullpen. And as expected, here comes Brian Bayo into the second inning. Been brilliant as a reliever.
He's been so good. All right, you could just kind of see him start to mentally accept the role, which was hard at first for him. You know, it's tough. Nobody wants to go from being the starting pitcher. You sign a big deal. Things don't go well. You get demoted. You know, you're back and forth with the bullpen. And he's really accepted this role, and it's got to feel good.
Apparently, Ketel Marte just didn't show up to Fenway Park.
So it's 10 games out of the bullpen. Ground ball to the middle. Monasterio with a spin move and on the money.
Oh,
Nailed
man.
him at first base. Outstanding play. Mona going up the middle.
Mona just getting more and more comfortable. You know what he's done with the bat over the last month and a half. He's been tremendous. But plays like this, I mean, this is a big league shortstop play. 360 throw up the middle. The hardest part is the throw, obviously.
It's concerning, the fact that Ketel Marte
And it's a strike to Contreras.
didn't show up.
Something on it.
I wonder if anybody's had contact with him or what. Like, remember a situation like that with Yoenis Cespedes years back,
Look at this. The range to
where he
get
just
to
didn't
it,
show up.
but then the confidence to just turn and fling it and know it's going to hit Contreras right in the chest.
Talent 234 with 7 home runs.
It's kind of like concerning, you know. I want to at least get a confirmation that he's been in communication with somebody, that he's alive.
Thank you, sir. Thought that was a single up the middle.
Bayo is 0.05 ERA in 48 innings as reliever. That one's socked into left field. That'll get to the Green Monster on one bounce. That's going to be a Fenway single. And the first hit of the ball game. Tim Tawa rakes a base hit. Came off the bat at 105.
Yeah, it was smoked. And look, Eli White hasn't played a lot in left field here in front of the monster. So he gets to this ball quickly, makes a good play on it to get to it, field it clean.
Yeah, pitching change already. They were planning to just do the inning and a third or inning or whatever it would be for Gamboa.
Bring up Jose Fernandez playing third base tonight for Torey Lovullo. Torey was on the radio this afternoon talking about when he was the interim manager of the Red Sox because John Farrell, who was the manager, was battling cancer. And Torey stepped into the role, and I remember that vividly. He did a great job. Red Sox responded tremendously to him over that short period he was managing the team. And I remember doing the manager show on radio every day, and he refused to sit in the manager's office. He said, we have to do it in the coach's office. John's the manager.
That's the story for you. He respects the game.
He had a great time. I was talking about being here in 13 as a coach on the team that you were on that won a world championship. They were asking him about David Ortiz's home run, a grand slam, Shane Victorino's huge hit in that series, as well in the World Series. And he said, I have never heard Fenway Park louder. I don't think I've heard any place louder. Pre-game talking with Erod. They're also wearing the strikeout cancer shirts. Nice touch there for the visiting team. Runner started and stopped. Ground ball up the middle. That one Monasterio.
That's a base hit.
So it's a base hit for Fernandez. And back-to-back 2-out singles for Arizona.
Yeah, Mona couldn't get to this one. 101 off the bat. They're really aggressive on his fastball right now. They're really aggressive in general. You've seen some swing and miss on Cutter, but the sinkers over the plate right now for Bayo have been finding a little too much of the middle of the plate.
Lars Nootbaar will climb in. 221, 3 home runs. First and second, 2 away. The first one right through there for strike 1 at 97.
Something too with Bayo, we've noticed over his last few outings, the velo really ticking up on that fastball. We've seen him hit 99.
0-1. Ground ball to the right side, dug out by Sogard. And Bayo's out of the inning, stranding 2.
All right, team, listen up. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna have the truffle butter filet mignon.
Oh, that's a great decision, boss.
I'll take the miso chicken. See, that's for me.
I'm gonna do the blackened salmon.
Sweet and sour shrimp for me.
Will Shatt here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's Mini Wheats. Duty calls. Will Shatt in the house. It's 5 o'clock. Is that dog a Shih Tzu? Kellogg's Mini Wheats. High fiber, happy gut.
There's dreaming about it, and then there's living it.
Now I'm hearing this is.
Get access to the largest global airport.
This is a little crazy.
Dining benefits. 10,000 U.S. restaurants. Exclusive access to experiences worldwide.
A little bit of news. A little bit of news. Breaking current news.
I'm not sure how true this is, so take this with a grain of salt. But apparently, Ketel Marte has been DFA'd.
It'll go Durbin, Monasterio, and Gasper.
I don't know if that's true. I've only saw one source from it. So
he was in the lineup, the first lineup that went out today. Apparently dealing with some soreness in his hip. He's just killed lefties since coming over here.
That's the place in the season the Red Sox are at right now. A lot of guys battling something. That's nothing new around Major League Baseball. When you get like 38 games to go, Caleb Durbin takes ball one, 252, and a dozen home runs.
This is a catcher challenge.
Challenge here by Moreno.
I thought it might have just barely clipped the bottom.
okay, yeah, that's some bullshit. That's a lie. That was a bullshit story.
ABS powered by T-Mobile.
I'm a lying piece of shit, daddy. Say it again. I'm a lying piece of shit, daddy.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
That goes out to Hector Gomez, who reported that. That's apparently not true.
He's driven in a ton of runs. He had that grand slam Thursday at Toronto. Big one. They really needed that.
Second grand slam in short order, too.
It's just, this story's bizarre. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Joe? How you guys doing?
Looks like another sellout crowd on hand at Fenway for the first of these three. Arizona battling to get back into postseason contention. The check swing, he let that one go for a ball. Fastball sitting around 90. 2-2.
He's not going to light up the radar gun by any means. Fastball's got a little carry, he hides the ball well. He's got that big slurve.
Baltimore, Tampa Bay, they're in the fifth.
You paused your doom scrolling to be here? Good. Doom scrolling is not good, my man. I do it too. We're all guilty of it. But it's not good.
Pop up into foul territory. No one's going to get to
Yeah,
that.
Ketel Marte is on the restricted list. That is the story that we've been following
Go back to the
so far this stream. Arizona Diamondbacks player Ketel Marte placed on the restricted list, and there's reports that he did not show up to the ballpark. He did not show up to Fenway today, so he's just missing, just MIA. No one knows where he is. I mean, maybe someone does, but
at the crack of the bat,
the general public doesn't. And that is concerning.
Game in Toronto, that was the one they won.
That is really concerning.
Made him dance a bit out of the way. Another fastball, 3-2. So it's 27 pitches now by Mitch Bratt. 12 strikes, only 44%.
Because he did travel with the team to Boston. So
early, but you really got to see him.
High fly foul on the play. They'll do it again.
You don't want to go up there passive and take a good pitch to hit early in the count, but at the same time, it's that fine line, that balancing act of I have to force this guy into the zone. He's proven with those numbers you just said, 28 pitches, 13 strikes. He's got to prove to me he can consistently be in the zone.
And a 3-2 to Durbin. And he's going to take another walk. This one leads off the inning. He's walked 3 of the last 4 Red Sox. Monasterio to climb in.
Tomorrow at 6, don't miss Red Sox first pitch presented by Rodenheiser Home Services. Adam and Jim preview the pitching matchup for Game 2 of this series between Merrill Kelly and Ranger Suarez. Only on Nesson and stream it on Nesson 360.
Monasterio 265 with 6 home runs. Red Sox won once in Pittsburgh. That was on Saturday. He had a big hit late in that game. Should have been the story of Monasterio's season. Late big hits.
Yeah, a big 2-run double to left center. If I can find some offense here lately.
Like one early tonight.
Seen it with this team. When they walk and they get traffic on the base pass, that's normally a really good thing for them when they're taking their walks, especially to lead off an inning.
I don't know, people making jokes about this situation. I wouldn't make a joke about it until you actually know what's going on.
Base is not a big lead here. And another one too high to make it 2-0. Mickey Gasper would be next. And a 2-0. Take it all the way. A strike. Monasterio forcing him to throw a strike. No score in the second. And a 2-1 from the lefty. That'll miss. So another deep count and a hitter's count. Monasterio made a dazzling defensive play already today.
I'm liking the patience these guys are showing right now. I mean, from the dugout, they're paying attention. They're watching what's going on. Seeing this guy spray it all over the place.
It'll be pop foul, and that'll make it off the screen to the right, so 3-2. Boy, it's a wild game at Tampa Bay. The Orioles lead 6-4 in the 5th. Already 10 runs up there. That's at the Trop tonight. 3-2 pitch now. Swinging a high drive, but that's foul down the left field line. He hit it a ton. Up and over the Coca-Cola section.
Heads up at the cask.
Yeah, that probably went all the way to the cask.
Surprise souvenir.
I wonder if he'll try that slurve again. That was 77
I like the
miles
cask.
an hour.
It's a fun place.
Durbin off the bag at first. And popped up again. Tawa. In and out of the coach's box. He's got one down.
Down number 1.
As we toss it down to Jemai.
Thanks a lot, OB. Well, I was talking to Mickey Gasper, who was recalled from AAA Worcester before yesterday's game, where all he did down there was proceed to hit. He hit 386 with an 11.02 OPS in 26 games since the start of July. And he told me that he's swinging at better pitches, laying off pitchers' pitches, and controlling his at-bats. His offensive foundation for him has always been there. He always brought a consistent approach and a routine to the park. He said right now, he says it's more between the ears than anything, just playing loose and confident with that self-belief as well. It frees him up to go up there tension-free and allow him to play with a clear mind right now.
Noticed he also, in that run of games, Jemai's talking about 26 games, he stole 4 bases.
Sneaky.
He's feeling it.
Yeah, his at-bats from the left side are real. He hasn't had as much success from the right side to this point. With Jemai Jones, a little bit of tightness in that hip. Forced Gasper in there against a lefty.
Eli White on deck. He's in left field tonight. 0-0 game. And that will skip away from the catcher, Moreno. So that'll get it done. Durbin up to second and stopping there. On a wild pitch.
See that changeup. He doesn't throw many of those. Spikes this one, bounces off the plate, and we see that. It tends to bounce just a little bit higher. Moreno not able to get glove on it, keep it in front of him.
So Mickey with a chance to get the Red Sox on the board against Pratt. With a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Look to check in there for a strike anyway. 1-2. It is being reported that Ketel Marte, one of the stars for Arizona, did not come to the ballpark tonight.
Yeah.
As mentioned, he's on the restricted list now. Here comes the 1-2.
It's concerning. It really is.
Little floater into right field coming on Carroll. He's got that back to second goes Durbin.
Not betting just like this group. Enjoy this content.
So it falls on the shoulders of Eli White.
No, that's concerning.
Brad I think he just really hides the baseball, because you're seeing some pitches over the middle of the plate, elevated, and just not a lot of hard contact. You're seeing guys, and even with Monasterio in a 3-1 count got beat. You're seeing guys late on 89, 90 miles an hour. It does something to be deceptive.
Eli 235, 5 home runs. And we're taking off. Got a great jump. It's a strike. He steals it standing up. That'll be his 15th.
And that was one of those situations where they basically told the defense, we're not throwing, we're going to hold our position with a right-handed batter up there, a lefty on the mound, throwing some soft stuff. You don't want to leave your position and give up a free RBI.
One misfire there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Finish your sentence. I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. That's why I have replay, though. I can go back.
With a runner at third. Will be pumped in the stands out of play.
Oh, yeah, I was saying that it was concerning that Ketel Marte didn't show up to the ballpark. Like, I don't know if anybody's heard from him or anything, but Arizona Diamondbacks player Ketel Marte did not show up to the ballpark today, so.
1-2 to Eli. Line drive and a base hit.
That's a base hit, and that'll bring in a run.
Schmidt will cut it and holding it down. An RBI single, Eli White. Jumped all over that baby.
The swing they haven't been getting here over the last week. Early in these games, just not scoring runs with runners in scoring position. And it hadn't, like we talked about, hadn't been a whole lot of hard contact. That ball smoked to left. Really got the head out on that one. Drives Durbin in for a big first run.
Sogard 0 for 1. Now swinging a high drive.
Go! Get out! That's off the wall!
Here comes White, because he can fly. He will score easily.
Eli White in to score. That makes it a 2-0 game.
Nick Sogard in it a long way off the green.
Needed that.
That's a big swing. With the speed of Eli White, anything into the outfield, anything off the wall, he's scoring. He flies. You see this slider, which really is just a cutter that he'll show here and there. Nick Sogard all over that. Eli White, like I said, with those wheels, scores easily. Look at him going, those long strides. That's why they brought him over, put him in the outfield, get guys off their feet on certain days, play some defense, and he can roll.
Cedon swinging at the first pitch and a fly ball into right center. Lawler over to make the catch. But the Red Sox are on the board twice, 2-0, Boston.
You gotta get your stuff, you gotta go.
I thought it was just a fatty liver, but it's actually MASH. It's serious. It's scarring my liver, and it requires more than losing weight.
Resdifra is made for MASH, with moderate to advanced liver scarring without cirrhosis, along with diet and exercise. It has accelerated FDA approval. Studies are ongoing to confirm benefit. Only Resdifra works directly in the liver. It helps reduce MASH and liver scarring.
Before taking, tell your doctor about liver or gallbladder problems, or if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be. Serious side effects include liver injury, gallstones, gallbladder, pancreas inflammation. Stop taking and call your doctor about tiredness, nausea, vomiting, fever, rash, yellowing of your skin or eyes, stomach pain. Tell your doctor if taking Gemfibrozil, Clopidogrel, or statins. Side effects include diarrhea, itching, dizziness, constipation.
Resdifra made a difference.
Wasn't that a while ago, though?
Ask your liver specialist for Resdifra.
And I feel like that's something that you would, like, tell your team about. And also, that's not going to really help you if you're in Boston already. That was over a year ago.
I'm gonna have the trumpet order filet mignon. Oh, that's a great decision, boss.
I'll take the miso chicken. See, that's for me.
I'm gonna do the black and salmon.
Sweet and sour shrimp for me.
Let's first take, ladies and gentlemen.
Guy down there named Chad.
Chad Tree?
Summer is here at Great Wolf Lodge. Visit summer camping May 21st through August 23rd. We've got so much fun for the whole family, all under one roof. Splash into our indoor...
Welcome back to Fenway. We welcome in the Finn Pattison family. Finn Pattison is 10 years old, patient at Jimmy Fun, along with Mom Katie and Dan as Papa, brother Harry here as well. It's been great to see you guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
And you got a beautiful family.
Thank you.
And they're all boy, you know.
100%.
Talking about, you know, signing baseballs and being at Fenway and everything else. Finn diagnosed with a form of leukemia. Can you talk about when that occurred and what you're going through right now?
Sure. Finn was diagnosed with the T-cell leukemia on December 15th, 2024. Came as an absolute shock to us. You know, he was a happy, healthy kid, just started, you know, feeling a little tired, and then eventually it got to a point
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
30 days at Children's Hospital, inpatient, before we were released, and have been going to the Jimmy Fund since then.
30 days, intense care and cranial radiation.
Yes.
And I can't believe the sound of that for a little boy alone, but going through that, what has that been like?
It was scary, but he did wonderful. And I mean, all the services that they have at the Jimmy Fund make sure that he's as comfortable as possible. And he got through it.
Yeah, it was a little scary and jarring at first to see him, you know, placed on this board with a mask over his head so he doesn't move or anything. But I mean, not once did he ever complain or say he was scared or anything like that. He was a hero, an absolute hero.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And I know there's wonderful, great pride associated with that, but you're scared to death.
Oh, yeah. Every day. Every day.
And Harry too, I'm sure, about what his brother's going through.
You know, that's something, you know, I think sometimes it kind of, you tend to forget that it affects the entire family. Of
course.
You know, everyone's affected. You know, not just Finn, not just...
This shit's so boring. Let's talk about baseball.
Yeah, definitely.
Finn, so what do you got? This play's pretty cool. I see you got some autographs on your baseball. Got the manager on your baseball. Got Mickey Gasper.
People care.
How's it been today?
Good.
Driven sent a long run by Sadon. He'll run that down, and that will be out number 2.
Maybe I'm just a terrible person, but it's like I feel like there's a time and a place, and a baseball game's not the place to be, you know, trauma dumping.
Yeah.
So what have you made lately, that arts and craftsy, that you really like, or that Mom and Dad really like? Anything in particular?
Not really.
No, just it's all beautiful, right? Because it all winds up in the refrigerator.
Oh, yes. It's all beautiful. It's all priceless.
Everyone knows I'm an
It's
asshole,
all
though.
something we love. Yes, exactly.
Moving forward, how does your family feel about the care and where everything is going for him right now?
Moving forward, it's just nothing but, you know, positive attitude, positive vibes. Just, you know, knowing that we're getting the best care in the world, quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned. You know, we're so fortunate that we live so close to, you know, Dana-Farber, the Jimmy Fund, Boston Children's Hospital. It's never in a million years that I think it would come in handy, but it's been an absolute godsend. You know, we're so lucky and so fortunate to, you know, have such world-class care right at our doorstep.
What a privilege to meet Finn and meet your entire family. You got a gorgeous family.
Thank you.
Continued success.
It's all because of their mother.
Yeah. Believe me, I've learned to say that too. And so you too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great to have you with us, guys.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming by, guys. Nissan really pushes these cars, huh?
Oh, yeah.
We run help with areas
all the time.
Driveway airball? Wow. So?
Very. Hurry in to the Nissan End of Summer Sales event and see why the Nissan Rogue is #1 in new vehicle quality. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get up to $5,750 total savings on select Frontier trims.
All right, team, listen up. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna have the truffle butter filet mignon.
Oh, that's a great decision, boss.
I'll take the miso chicken. See, that's for me.
I'm gonna do the black and salmon.
Sweet and sour shrimp for me.
There's dreaming about it, and then there's living it with Platinum. Get access to the largest global airport lounge network. Dining benefits at over 10,000 US Resi restaurants. And exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide that stay with you long after the encore. There's nothing like Platinum. Amex is a proud partner of Olivia Rodrigo.
The whole company's going. Let's roll.
The third inning. We'll continue to have, I think, great stories all through the evening. When we talk about Dana Farber and the Jimmy Fund and the success stories, the battles that ordinary folks like you and me continue to have. A mile-high pop-up by
Can we tell some of the failure stories where, like, the family didn't get enough treatment because their insurance company denied it or whatever?
Gone to the Red Sox third. Wilson Contreras will be next. Red Sox have done a good job waiting out this left-hander Brad, who has already walked 3 men.
And that was another one. Slider down the middle. Abreu has been demolishing lefties this year and just missed it. I'm interested to talk to these guys tomorrow and hear what they're seeing out of his hand.
Shot but foul. Wilson with a
Damn, I'm so negative. I'm a bitch. I'm a fucking asshole.
You don't really know what to
Boo
expect.
me.
You haven't faced him before.
Boo me.
Second time through.
Wilson due to hit another one on the Lansdowne.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
And a 1-1. Shot down the line. Fair ball into the corner. He's taken off for second. That rolls around. He'll have an easy double. Red Sox with his second double in the contest against Brad. This one comes with 1 down in the third.
Yeah, immediately when I see the contact down the line, you see the change up there, but it's elevated, trying to go down and away. It's up in the zone. Wilson pulls this thing right down the line. I'm watching him running, right? Because there's the hamstring, the foot, there's all this going on. You're just getting down the line.
I have heard a report that, and also this, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but I'm told, this is from Nick Picoro. It was an Arizona beat writer. He's told that Ketel Marte is doing okay physically. He just didn't show up to the ballpark tonight. I mean, that's good at least if that's true. You don't got to delete your comments, Joe.
As they count his way now, 2-0.
You're awesome. I'm the asshole, not you.
With an OPS of around 830. And 3-0.
You see the scouting report. They're trying to pitch him in. They did that in his first at bat also. Got a 4-seamer just off the plate inside. Got him to pop out. You know, teams realize, hey, this guy's coming off the IL. He's late on fastballs. How do you attack that? Puts them in with velocity.
Wilson leading off second. Taking all the way. And a strike.
Couldn't challenge that one. That was ball forward. That was off.
Well, we're getting to know him. He doesn't appear to challenge many.
Not offensively, no.
Offensively, right? As a catcher, different story, and has a very high success rate.
Yeah, he's been really good doing it. And offensively, it's like he's one of those guys who just doesn't want to think about it. That was ball four.
Reminds you a little of Yandy Diaz.
He refuses. Is he still not challenged?
I don't think he's challenged all year.
The last time we saw him, he hadn't challenged yet.
3-2. And a little pop-up behind first, racing out top. Round. Contreras back to second, 2 away. We have a tote board update, and we have gone past 1 million here for day number
$1 million.
1.246 plus.
That just went up like 400,000 quickly.
Outstanding.
$1 million.
Seven.
$1 million.
On that pace.
$1 million.
Red Sox have had some hacks against this guy.
$1 million.
It's amazing, really. I mean, he's challenging everyone with 89, 90 miles an hour. At some point, that's going to bite you.
Well, Red Sox bit him for a couple of runs last inning. Durbin goes the other way.
And Caleb Durbin with a base hit.
Contreras touching 30 will score easy.
And Wilson Contreras going to come home.
Caleb Durbin.
Let's go.
He's starting to show some tendencies. The last 3 guys that have pulled a fastball foul, he's gone right to the changeup. This was a perfect changeup down and away, exactly where he wanted it. Durbin's thinking along with them. He is right on that. Joining the Elite Cup swings through that changeup. That is textbook.
Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series
Red Sox ahead 3-0 against Arizona. Monasterio.
I think I'm a pretty good race car
Came in
driver.
to score a run in the second. Back in safely is Durbin. 15 stolen bases. Already has one tonight. And the 0-1 from the southpaw. Jumped on that, but foul.
I think I'm a pretty good race car driver.
Andrew has reached base safely in 25 of the last 28 games he's played in. He had that 20-game streak.
Yeah, and he had hits in 19 of those.
Trevor Story's making his way back. He's in the ballpark tonight after playing for the Woo Sox on Sunday. Got a hit.
And Chad Tracy said they were planning on Trevor obviously playing shortstop, which you got to think Mona's going to start taking ground balls.
We love Caleb Durbin.
Soon.
Absolutely. Fouls up and back. He's been too valuable a guy.
Oh, right. It's like there's been a few guys who've bridged that gap and filled in with guys hurt. Even Chang, when he was here, he was phenomenal defensively. He was fun to watch out there. He got his hits, he got his bunts down, he did his job. But Mona's taken that next step and been able to be an everyday player through this.
Chang was huge during the 15-game winning streak. Oh, yeah. Just huge. Durbin dancing, gets back into the bag at first. Red Sox 3, Arizona nothing in the third.
Durbin was doing that yesterday also, where he's trying to get that walking lead so he can get a really good jump, and he got picked off doing it yesterday. That's 2 disengagements right there.
Another fastball missing 2-2. 64 pitches already for Brad in the third inning. Only 36 for strikes.
Moreno is very good back there as far as throwing out base stealers. Got a good arm.
Fly ball center field deep straight away. Lawler racing back. He's
That's
there.
caught for round number
That's the play
3.
on the warning track.
The Red Sox score another run there.
Red Sox get another.
And it's a 3-0 ball game.
Nissan really pushes these cars, huh?
Saw a video on TikTok where there was like a meteor coming down to Earth, and it like separated and just started hovering around. That's creepy, and probably AI.
Solid.
Very. Hurry in to the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event and see why the Nissan Rogue is #1 in new vehicle quality. Well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get up to $5,750 total savings on select Frontier trims.
AI's gotten pretty good.
There's reading the reviews. And then there's experiencing the meal with Platinum. Get access to Platinum Nights by Resi. Dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. And up to $400 back annually on eligible Resi purchases. So go ahead and order the Chef Special. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
And when I got there, they have the sushi like
This is Clem.
like sushi, classy.
Clem's not a morning person. Or a night person. Or a people person. But he is, and I can solve this in 4 different ways person. And that person is impossible to replace. You need Clem, and Clem needs benefits. Work with Principal so we can help you help Clem with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for him.
Sure, but I'm confident, you know.
Let our expertise round out yours.
There are 3 victims we know of. Female killers. They kill for power, control.
I've been waiting for you.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen that header bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Roadnizer Home Service is now serving the South Shore and surrounding communities. Local and family owned since 1928. Schedule now. 4th inning, 3-0. Red Sox off to a nice start tonight. Bayo coming on in the 2nd inning as the bulk man, which has produced a lot of good innings from him.
Yeah, he's facing a good hitter right now. Moreno's on a 10-game hit streak. He's hitting just under 400 during that with 9 extra base hits.
Big cut, foul ball. He's acquired from Toronto, 2022. And doing the catching for the Diamondbacks. Perdomo next, and then Lawler. Alec Gamboa, really nice work. Inning in the 3rd is the opener. Red Sox may have found their opener.
Gamboa's made some starts.
Where are they playing tonight?
So it's not new.
Fenway Park.
0-2.
Home of the Boston Red Sox.
Let's go Red Sox! Let's go Red Sox! Let's go Red Sox!
Well, I know how very big these couple of days are for you personally, as you are a former captain of the Jimmy Fund for the Boston Red Sox when you were playing.
Yeah, these were days that were highlighted on the schedule, no doubt. I mean, when you're a minor leaguer and you're lucky enough to get invited to the rookie development program where they'll have, 10 to 20 guys here who they think could make the big league club the next year, play in the big leagues, the first thing they talk to you and teach you about is the Jimmy Fund. And you go visit the patients over there and learn all about it. It's been a lot to me, still does.
0-2. Didn't chase it. The Red Sox do so much as far as charities are concerned and about outreach in the community. Nothing beats.
Yet they don't pay their employees well.
It's a perspective check while you're in the middle of the grind of 162.
Their concession workers get paid like shit.
It's needed. It's a real thing.
But they'll donate millions of dollars to fucking whatever.
That sometimes, right? You think they're just robots. And they're just out there playing ball. That's all they do. That's all they care about. It's not true.
They're also parents.
They're also parents, which is a big part of that. Obviously, you're on a platform as a Red Sox player, and you want to use it to your best.
Line shot, and that'll be caught by Sogard. Moreno lines out, one gone.
But you just, having veterans like Dustin Pedroia and David Ortiz and these guys with me, they taught me at an early age, I was 23 when I got here, that, hey, wearing Red Sox on your chest means so much more than just playing baseball here. It means more in the city. It means over there with those kids and those families and those doctors and nurses. that it just carries a lot of weight.
Perdomo showing a bunt and looks at a strike. He was caught looking in the second inning, 0 for 1. And the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon used to be 1 day and expanded to 2, realizing that New Englanders are incredibly generous and have been for so long, decade after decade, filling those Jimmy Fund cans that we used to walk around our neighborhoods with and send the money in. Those of us who were raised here.
That's the thing is, you don't have to give much, and there's no amount too small. Right. It adds up. I mean, it's been over $80 million since 2002.
Yep.
You're saving lives. You're creating research and resources for people to live.
Give me a challenge in this pitch.
The batter challenge.
Yeah, I thought this was a little down, OB.
ABS powered by T-Mobile. You were correct.
Two left.
And our own TC, Tom Caron, Brock Holder, co-chairs.
Yeah, they do such a great job over there.
And they'll be on the show tonight. They'll be with us a little bit later in the broadcast. Talk about the first day. 3-1 up the middle, but that's exactly where Monasterio is planted. 2 down. Lawler, number 5 hitter, will be next. Red Sox hit 3-0. But to see, first-year Red Sox or very recent Red Sox like Adley Rutschman mingling with families, talking with families, involved today as he was for the first time, it's a real eye-opener if you're coming from another city. Now a lot of ball clubs do have something like the Jimmy Fund, some association like Dana-Farber. They call it something else depending on the town. The Red Sox and Dana-Farber are always the template for that. Everywhere we go, this is expanding, but with a different hospital, for example. Places like Anaheim and Chicago, but you're exactly right. From the time you're a little Red Sox fan, you know about the Jimmy Fund. 6, 7 years old. You've been seeing it when you get to the ballpark. First time you come to Fenway Park. It's right there, just like the Green Monster. In there for a strike. And up around $1.3 million donated already today. Two outside. Base is empty, 2 down. And Bayo trying to put away Jordan Lawler here, make it a 1-2-3. And he will. On a cutter at 88 to strike him out. They go fast.
Hurry into the Ram Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now get 15% off select Ram 1500 models, plus no payments for 90 days. Or get 10% off select Ram 2500 and 3500 models. And get it all backed by America's best powertrain limited warranty. Don't wait. Get a great deal during the Ram Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Ram Make This the Summer events, get 12% below MSRP, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. See your Syracuse area Ram dealer.
Alright, so that's 1 pair of glasses.
Yep.
With prescription lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Plus anti-reflective lens coating.
Oh.
Scratch-resistant coating.
Did I choose?
UV protection. Award-winning customer service.
That's me.
That's also me. Free returns, free exchanges, and free frame adjustments for life.
And how much more is that?
Oh, it's all included at Warby Parker.
So my glasses
are still just $95.
Oh.
Surprise! I just get excited.
You want your vehicle to look showroom new, inside and out? Cerakote, the industry leader in ceramic coatings, makes it easy with our complete car care system. Start every wash with Cerakote's high foam vehicle shampoo. Then clean the interior, coat your tires, paint, plastics, and even restore cloudy headlights and faded trim back to like new. The final result? Unmatched performance and long-lasting protection guaranteed. With over 80,000 five-star reviews and more #1 bestseller.
Sox have 3-0 in Fenway. We'd like to welcome Matt Smith, husband and father of 3 from North Carolina, was diagnosed with metastatic prostate cancer at the age of 40. Can you talk about that, what led to your diagnosis, and how you ended up at Dana-Farber, Matt?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of an interesting story. So it's kind of an accident. So my brother is a military vet, and for military vets, they start testing your PSA level, which is the blood test for prostate cancer at the age of 45, which is, 5 to 10 years younger than people normally get tested. And his was slightly elevated, and the doctor at the VA suggested siblings get tested, and mine came back 3 times higher than his, and his was actually just an infection. And so if he didn't get an infection, I wouldn't be sitting.
You didn't even get tested.
And yeah, and so my doctor locally in Wilmington, Dr. Ritter, she's watching, thank you, she had mentioned to me, she's like, if you didn't get this test, you wouldn't have had symptoms for like 5 more years. And by then I would have given you a year or 2 to live.
No kidding.
Yeah. It would have started probably with bone pain or something like that, and so probably would have just been too late. And so what really led me to Dana-Farber was I have a genetic reason behind what, and I really needed an expert. I needed a team of people who were, under one roof that knew what they were kind of specialized in the genetics front. So when I was doing research, I wasn't really getting the answers. I was getting kind of the standard of care type of plan back home, and so I decided to reach out to Dana-Farber. Within a few days, I emailed some people at Dana-Farber and heard back like the next day or 2, and then I was in Boston about a week later. Wow. Which is a little over a year ago. And
that all happened very quickly.
Very quickly, and I'm incredibly grateful for how quickly that happened.
Gas throw to high fly to left. Zach Littell in the game, doing the pitching for Arizona. 1 man gone.
How's the experience at Dana-Farber been for you at this point?
I mean, honestly, it's been amazing. So obviously living in North Carolina, it's not necessarily easy to kind of do the treatment here, but what I got here was, Dr. Serzan's been phenomenal. He actually helped find a new doctor for me in North Carolina, so Dr. Chavak at Duke, who I've been working with, and they've had an extremely strong partnership, so I've been able to do kind of the chemotherapy and stuff like that down at Duke. Finished that up in December, and just kind of came up for the surgery with Dr. Keibel in February. So, it's been a cohesive team, even though you have different institutions working together, and Dana-Farber's made that seamless, and, they really tailored that plan for me, which was really, really important. My situation wasn't standard, right? So I was looking for that plan specifically for me.
So Dr. Serzan is like the coach of your team. Now, how important has he been?
So it's funny, I was talking to my brother at one point, and, early on in the process, and he just made a comment of, sometimes you talk to doctors and they're not necessarily like coaching you up, right? Like there's not that. You feel like a number, you don't feel like a person. And so he made the comment of, you need to find yourself a Dan Campbell, right? Somebody that's going to be pounding that table and biting the kneecaps, right? And fighting with you. And when I came up, it was about a year ago, and we sat in those grandstands over there the night before we met with Dr. Serzan. I didn't know if I was going to make it another year at that time, and brought my family up to Fenway Park. I grew up coming to Fenway Park, being from Winslow, Maine, so we came up here, and so we were familiar with the Jimmy Fund and all the great work that the Red Sox and the Jimmy Fund and Dana-Farber had done anyway. But no, I didn't, so when we came up here, there was a lot of nervousness, and, immediately meeting him, I knew, like, he had already talked to multiple doctors about my case, and he had talked about multiple people, and he was very receptive, and, we had a great conversation, and I had questions for him, and he had answers, and it's been a very collaborative, personalized plan, and it's been phenomenal.
Now, you're 42 years old, man. You get diagnosed at 40. Incredibly early for this, as you've made the point, I think, very effectively. And it had to be an absolute shock as Fernandez fires over and safe at first. Be a base hit for Eli White, his second knock tonight.
I think I challenged him.
we're looking to see right now. So we're watching. Yeah, he's going to tell him.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought
Look
it
close
was
enough.
What
do you think? You've been to a lot of games at Fenway, right?
I don't know that they're going to return this. I think it's potentially too close. I want to see it again.
Yeah, I initially thought he was out, but let's see.
No, he's out.
I wouldn't have seen him there.
Yeah.
But back to your point about the doctors and finding the, a personal level with a guy like that.
Yeah.
The treatments are one thing, but you also need the mindset.
Yes.
And the attitude and everything that comes to fight.
Yes.
And that's got to be a big part with what Serzan has done for you.
Yeah, not only Dr. Serzan, but the team at Dana. Like we came up last August and we met with a mental health counselor for mental health, and here at Dana-Farber, we got connected with one locally at Duke. So I really wanted to attack them.
The runner is out. Arizona retains their challenge.
Yeah, so
great job pausing there.
Yeah, no,
great job.
I'm used to watching baseball, so so yeah, no, it's one of those things that you can find all the, like, you don't know that, like, people think that they're too strong to ask for help, right? And so early on I was just like, I'm gonna do everything that I can to attack this from every angle. I'm gonna get help even if I don't think I need it. And so I met with a fitness coach, I met with a nutritionist, I met with everybody under the sun. Like, the doctors are doing their part, and it's my effort to do my part too. And so lifting 4 times a week, riding bikes multiple days a week, just staying active as much as I can, and that really helped through the chemotherapy, big diet changes, and I'm very fortunate. Like, I honestly felt like I was in the best shape of my life during chemotherapy.
How about that?
Yeah, it was weird.
That's incredible, a statement like that.
Yeah, and honestly, I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the mental side of it too. And so that's where I think it's easy for people. And I brought my wife along for the counseling because my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 52. And I saw my dad, like, the support network, that it's sometimes harder to be the support person as it is the patient. And so, I definitely wanted to get her that counseling as well. So we kind of tag teamed it, and it kind of turned into like a couples counseling kind of thing, and it's been really, really great. So a big shout out to my counselor, Patrick Luminari at Duke, and Dr. Shavak at Duke, because they've been phenomenal to work with as well.
2-2 on the way to Sogard. He'll lay off that pitch outside. So for you, quickly, 30 seconds, what advice do you have for 40-year-old dads like you about what you just went through and what they need to do?
Become your own advocate and, like, find the right people to surround yourself with, not only from, like, the medical team, but just also friends and family. It's the outpouring of support's been phenomenal. But find the right treatment plan for you, or find the right team for you. We traveled 800 miles, right, to come get treatment at Dana-Farber, and Dana-Farber's been fantastic to work with, and it's definitely been.
Line shot and a fit ball down into the corner. Carroll has to give chase, hitting into second. Sogard will stop there with his second double of the night. Red Sox with another man in scoring position. I think you could write a book about this and about how to attack it with a warrior mentality.
Yes.
And did it make a big difference that you came from Maine, you were aware of Dana-Farber, maybe through the Red Sox?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I remember coming to the kid and seeing the Jimmy Fund on the Green Monster, right? And I think everybody who's seen a Red Sox game or come to a Red Sox game, they know the connection to the Jimmy Fund. And so, it's funny. I never thought it was going to be me coming to Dana-Farber, and especially at my age, it's kind of a lottery ticket type of situation. Not the lottery you want to win by any means, but having that familiarity was really important, and I knew the reputation is stellar. So
Matt Sarataga's like, Matt is not from Wilmington, North Carolina. That one down the line for a hit. Another run will score. Into second base goes Cedar Rafaela. And the Red Sox grab another run to lead it 4-0. His 30th double of the year.
Yeah, that was a beautiful thing right there. See him a little more patient today. Right, took that first pitch breaking ball, got the fastball inner third, and this was more of what we've seen from Cedar this year, is just letting the ball get deep, not making decisions too early, and just swinging at everything. Shot that to right, big RBI double.
Now, when the ball club is winning 15 in a row, and 9 in a row. Yeah. Shortly thereafter, going 30-5. What was going through your mind?
You know, honestly, just an amazing run. You know what I mean? It was just awesome to see.
Abreu will knock that one foul for strike.
But yeah, no, we have MLB TV down, so we're watching NESN pretty regularly. So following the Sox. So we are native New Englanders, and remember, I honestly had goosebumps walking into the booth, thinking this is the booth in 2004, and pretty surreal moment.
Yeah, there've been some championships here.
Yeah,
and hundreds of spectacular moments right on this field. We've had the honor of watching them and describing them from this very perch.
Even just thinking about Ribby and Eck and these guys who sat in here and spent so much time calling these games right here.
Yeah. Eck's here tonight, actually, in the Legends box.
Where he belongs. If he's not going to be in here, he's going to be in the Legends box.
Well, I think what you're talking about tonight, Matt, when you've gone through your diagnosis, how you're fighting, have fought, and the path you chose helps a lot of people. And I'll bet it gives more than a few a lot of hope, too.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I came to Dana-Farber. I was looking for hope. You know what I mean? I wasn't really getting the treatment plan, you know, that was tailored to me. I wasn't really getting, I was kind of getting, oh, we can just treat this, and you can live with this disease the rest of your life. And I'm like, I'm 40. I've got 3 young kids. Like, I'm going to turn over every stone that I can.
How old are your kids, by the way?
So my oldest will be 14 soon. So 14, 12, and 9. So two boys, and the youngest is a girl.
Great ages. When they get to 15 and a half and they're driving, it gets tougher. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
You know that's coming.
I do. Well, I was going to say 13's pretty rough, too.
13. I've been there, done that. Long run and a sliding catch in fair territory. Nice play. Waldschmidt on the run. Matt, a great pleasure. And thanks so much for being with us.
Please donate, everybody. Please donate. Research is a huge thing, or reason I'm going to be hopefully living for many more years. You know, the new trial, and even, you know, if you have a situation, you could be in a trial, do that as well. So there's a lot of men that come before me that haven't been as fortunate, so I want to acknowledge them as well, because you know, that's a big reason why I'm here. So please, if you have some money, donate. You know, you never know it's going to be you. I never thought it was going to be me either. So please donate what you can.
Great thrill. Thank you.
Thank you again, guys. Appreciate it. My pleasure.
Hurry into the Ram Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now get 15% off select Ram 1500 models, plus no payments for 90 days. Or get 10% off select Ram 2500 and 3500 models. And get it all back by America's Best Powertrain Limited Warranty. Don't wait. Get a great deal during the Ram Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Ram Make This the Summer event, get 12% below MSRP, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. See your Syracuse area Ram dealer.
At most Warby Parker stores, you'll find a magical hidden door that leads to something rather amazing. An eye exam, often overlooked beyond the rows of gleaming glasses. This humble yet incredibly important room houses some of the most advanced eye exam equipment around. Look at that digital retinal imaging. And behind every great exam is an expert-friendly eye doctor who will check your eyes and provide you a prescription. Also quite magical. Book your appointment today.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec. Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy hot. You're so back.
Pens? Pencils?
And Puffs. Only Puffs has more pillowy softness every
In Arizona. Inning 5 is powered by Salem 5 Bank. Red Sox have racked up 4 runs and 6 hits. And 3 doubles already tonight. Tim Tawa here with a base hit first time up. One of just 2 hits for the Diamondbacks. So run support for Brian Bayo. There's been nothing shy spectacular coming out of the bullpen. And fouled back. TC and Brock Holt, the co-chairs for the Jimmy Fund, are going to join us in the bottom of this inning.
Brock
Give us
Holt.
an update on everything that's transpired today.
I miss Brock Holt.
A major family donation earlier today as part of a matching campaign. We're going to talk about that. And the 2-1 will be dropped in for strike. So this is with the Hale family match of $1 million. So we are now at 2.3 and climbing. As of about 8:35, roughly.
That's right now.
Day one.
To say they're more than on track to beat that 5.7 from last year.
3-2. And a fly ball to right center field. Abreu and Rafaela. And Cedon will take command. One down. 8 straight retired by Bayo as we toss it down to Jemai.
Thank you very much, Dave. Inning 5 powered by Salem 5 Bank. As you mentioned, spectacular. A great way to describe what Brian Bayo has done as a reliever. 0.75 ERA in 48 innings coming into tonight. And the splits for him when he starts are astounding. I asked interim manager Chad Tracy about having him in this role. Trey says, especially because of the length that he provides, absent of another starter in the rotation, to insert him and back some guys up, it's an asset to have. Trey said he doesn't really try to make sense of the splits anymore. Bayo's throwing the ball well, and you can see it in his demeanor, as you mentioned, Will. He's confident in himself and has accepted whatever role he needs to be used in to help this team win, and he's willing to do it, and he's been able to really do a great job.
And a lot of strike ones. Been a big part of his success.
Yeah, I don't need to know why or how or the equation or recipe to why it's working, but it's working. So stick with it.
0-2 on the way. And wrap foul. So you'd prefer it to be like that trip to the hot dog factory. I don't want to know how that's being made. I don't want to know what's going into it.
I didn't want to compare it to a hot dog or any other processed meat, but here we are.
Please don't show me how that's done. I like to eat them. Don't want to know how it's made. 0-2. Rocketed out to left. On the move, White, and a nice leaping play. We got a great jump on that. His speed is something.
That's the thing. That's why he's a great pickup, right? He can give guys a day. He can play all 3 outfield positions, which is important with center field and right field being massive here at Fenway, but then having to have the ability to make the reads in the gaps and play the monster, which we saw him do earlier in this game. Man, did he get a good jump on that.
Well, Bayo getting some defense behind him, too. Lars Nootbaar is 0 for 1. He's grounded out to second. Former St. Louis Cardinal. Red Sox 4, Arizona nothing in the 5th. They would love to get this up, out, and have the number 9 hitter begin the next inning. And off the plate. Arizona here for 3, including Wednesday afternoon. That's a Peyton Tolley day.
Those are fun. They've been real fun lately.
Ground ball toward the hole, but filled by Sogard. And a very breezy inning for Bayo. 1, 2, 3, they go.
All right, so we head to the bottom of the 5th.
And then there's living it with Platinum. Get access to the largest global airport lounge network. Dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. And exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide that stay with you long after the encore. There's nothing like Platinum. Amex is a proud partner of Olivia Rodrigo.
Hurry in during the Jeep Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now get 0% APR financing or $4,500 bonus cash on Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or get 4.9% APR financing for 72 months on Grand Wagoneer. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
or during the Jeep Make This the Summer event. Well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
This is June. She hovers. She makes awkward eye contact, says okie dokie to everything, and always leaves you thinking, did I make it weird or did she? But wow, is she a certified animal when it comes to, well, taking care of animals. You need June. June needs a retirement plan. Work with Principal so we can help you help June with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for her. Let our expertise round out yours.
You got it, dude.
Set your mind to rewind with throwbacks from Disney Plus and Hulu.
Oh, snap, sweet niblets.
Then, now, and always. All your favorite throwbacks from Disney Plus and Hulu. Now totally streaming.
Live CW Sports streaming exclusively on the ESPN app.
It's been a terrific night all the way around. Red Sox on top 4-0, and great to have TC and Brock Holt with us. I don't think the Jimmy Fund could have done any better than these two guys as far as co-chairs. It's evidenced by how successful things have been, but I got to ask you, with a few hours to go, are you feeling great about maybe beating that record tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean, but last I checked, we were ahead of where we were at this exact time last year. So that's a good sign, right? We just got the match. We topped 1 million, so that's over 2 million now. It's rolling. And I say every year that it is just incredible, the generosity, the philanthropy, the understanding. And it's because of stories like Matt, who you just had on.
He was great. He was terrific.
Unbelievable. I just got a text. I was telling Matt this story. One of the first ones we did back in 2024, I met.
Swinging a high drive.
Oh.
Wilson.
Go, Wilson! That's a home run.
I think not, TC.
No, that's good.
No, it is.
Oh, yeah, I got on the left.
That's a home run.
Is 20 to make it 5-0.
Guess that off day worked yesterday. Little reset button. He's got a double and a homer. Started his day with a walk. Good to get this guy going again.
Yeah, feeling like he's back with this game. A Red Sox home run presented by New England area Audi dealers. And 5-0.
By the way, it goes back to a long-standing tradition. If I'm trying to do something during the game, someone's going to hit a home run, all right? That's a given.
Invariably, yes.
That's an absolute given.
We've gotten used to it. Yeah, they run through the batter.
It's just incredible what he's doing, isn't it, this whole season?
It's unreal, right? And what he is able to do inside the clubhouse, what a lot of people can't see, and they kind of hear about here and there. I mean, these guys rally around Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, he brings an edge, right?
That's
he brings
it.
an edge that, you might not have had the last couple of years, and that's a guy you kind of want to go to war with every day. Like,
no doubt.
I get fired up on the couch at home, and I'm not even in uniform,
Hey, how much do you watch, Brock? I mean, you watch it all the time?
I'm not watching religiously, but it's on in the background for sure. I got 2 boys at home who love the Red Sox, so if the Red Sox are playing, we've got it on in the background, and we're going about our daily lives, but we're tuned in and we're paying attention.
By the way, product placement is everything.
Swinging a shot out to right field.
A little.
Hadley will have that one fall short, but it's going to be dropped. He's going to wind up at first. Carroll went back on that. I don't know if it was all sorts of spin or not, but he could not make the catch.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a breeze coming in from right field right now. Maybe this had a little top spin to it. It's like he overran it.
They're going to call that an error. Torrey was thinking on the transfer.
Oh, I thought he just missed it.
He just missed it.
Flat out missed it. Hadley's like, can you find a way to just give me a hit?
Yeah, for crying out loud, why can't that be a hit? He hit it almost 380. But it's an E9 and brings up Caleb Durbin. And he'll smoke a base hit into left field. And that's misplayed. Walshman has to go behind him. Rutschman into third. Down to second. Goes Durbin.
Look at that base running by Durbin. Sneaking that backside second base. Watching the throw from the left fielder as it went toward third base. He knew second base was wide open. He took the extra one. This ball smoked off the bat. short hops to left field are just a bad read, right? You got to just kind of hold your ground if you're not going to be able to make that catch.
It'll be a base hit in E7.
Very thoughtful of the pitching coach to go out to give us a chance to talk, TC.
Well, yeah, it's nice of it. I like the action.
Yeah.
We should just say, give money. Between each pitch, give money. And then you can call the game. I just wanted to point out, though, that Contreras hitting the home run to the base of the Jimmy Fund sign. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
That's what you call a team player right there. Yes.
Listen, if you're going to hit one tonight, if you could just have the camera slow-mo, follow it up onto the green monster, have it bounce right in front of the Jimmy Fund logo. We'd appreciate that.
Hey, you guys have been co-chairs since 24. What's that experience been like?
It's been great. Obviously, no one else I'd rather do it with, right, than TC. You know, I think me and him, we make a good team. He's a great partner to have. You guys know you've worked with him for how many years here with NESN, but special thing to be a part of. You know, very fortunate, blessed that they asked me to do it, and you know, whenever they said, you know what, we want to get TC involved too, and I'm like, please, right? Because there's just not a better person to do this with and to be a part of it with. And like I said, man, we're thankful I'm thankful to be a part of, you know, this right here. These 2 days are as special as it gets. Will, you know, from being here and being captain yourself, there's nothing beats the telethon, the 2 days of the telethon. It's just a remarkable 2 days, and the amount of good that is done and the stories that are told here, it really makes a difference.
2-0 pitch to Monasterio. He'll fly that one into left. Well hit. Waldschmidt back to make the play, tagging up. Here comes Adley Rutschman. Durbin will tag up, and he's into third. Throw bouncing past, and the Red Sox grab another. They lead it 6-0.
Yeah, just keep applying pressure. This is when they're at their best. Put the ball in play, hit it hard, put the pressure, take the next base.
Man, they needed a night like this, didn't they?
Big time.
After that road trip.
But I got a question for you guys that I've thought about. Obviously, as you said, it was a captain and spent a lot of time over there. You guys do so much for the kids and the families and the communities, but what has it done for you, perspective-wise, the way you see things? How's that gone from that angle?
You know what, Will? And it's kind of strange to say this, but it's made me more optimistic.
Yeah.
Like you hear, like Dr. Ebert was on today, Ben Ebert, the CEO and president, and it's talking about the next wave of what they expect, what they call the undruggable cells. They're now finding ways to attack, and it's going to open up a whole realm of opportunities.
Wrapped to the right side, good enough to bring in another run. Vicky Gasper to make it 7-0, and chasing Caleb Durbin.
Yeah, I think the more you learn, right, the more you visit, and the more people you talk to who are a lot smarter than I am, right? The more you learn, the like TC said, the more optimistic you become. And it's events like this, it's the money being raised that helps those people do their jobs. And you know, I say it every year. Hopefully, we get to a point where a cancer diagnosis isn't a scary thing, and it's something that you get and you live with it, and you figure out how to fight it, beat it. And you know, I think for me, seeing the relationships that are being built, the human side of it too, is pretty special. As far as I don't know that anyone does it better than Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund, as far as like people in your corner fighting with you and there for you. And you know, that's I feel as co-chair with TC, I feel like that's kind of my role, right? I've always been a relationship-driven guy. I think, you know, I was at church the other day, and the sermon was about relationships. As people, we're born to be in relationships, and those relationships, I think that they form at Dana-Farber and the Jimmy Fund with the patients, with the families. It goes a long way.
Congrats to both of you on a terrific day one and the score.
Least we can do.
Yes,
least we can do. Thank you. I'm glad I could talk so they can hit home runs while I'm talking.
Right. Brock knows what we're talking about there as well. 7-0, Red Sox in command.
With MLB Live trading on Polymark, the action doesn't stop when the game begins. It's just getting started. Make real-time predictions all game long, from game lines to late-inning rallies. And join the conversation in the live chat. You choose when to cash out, turning every game, every inning, and every at-bat into a chance to win. Trade on all 30 MLB teams exclusively on Polymarket, the official prediction market partner of Major League Baseball. New customers get $20 toward their first trade with code HIT20.
Honey, come here.
What's he doing?
Well, you know how Geico did all the home insurance shopping and saved us 20% when we switched? Now the Gecko is saving us a call to the plumber.
Here was your problem.
Oh, my earring.
That said, I don't like the look of your pivot rod.
Did I wrong?
And your clever strap is on its last legs. I brought some spare parts, so I'll go ahead and just take care of that for you. Toodaloo.
Hey, don't get lost down there.
Did you follow that?
Nope.
It feels good to dive into savings.
I don't know.
It feels good to Geico.
Some swing for the fences. Some advance for the bunt. No matter how you play the game, no matter how you make them move, bring it home with Zillow. Someday starts today.
For years, Mike swore a baseball cap to hide his thinning hair, which makes everyone think he's good at baseball. He's terrible. But since choosing Nutrafol to help him grow visibly thicker, fuller hair, he's on track for a comeback. Just not one that involves...
Arizona nothing, and a hit batsman right away. Waldschmidt, the number 9 hitter. So he will reach first base to lead off the 6th. Again, our thanks to Tom Caron and Brock Holt, terrific co-chairs of the Jimmy Fund. They've had a long and busy day, but they walked out of here with big smiles on their faces.
Man, these people crazy.
Means a little bit more on days like this.
Crazy.
The Jimmy Fund.
Yeah, stay away from that.
Top of the order, Vargas. He has grounded a short, flat out center. Red Sox with 8 hits, including a Wilson Contreras home run. We thought he was due to hit one out, and he did for his 25th.
He sure is. He's looking much better, more balanced. That day off was big time for him. The 7 of the Red Sox 9 hitters have an RBI.
And in for a strike on Vargas.
It's up and down the lineup tonight.
Bayo with a 1-1 and fouled away.
Boy, they needed one of these offensively.
Sure did.
Just break out of that cold streak they were in. Score early in the game, not wait till the 8th and 9th inning to get it going against the bullpen.
And a lot of good swings tonight.
Man, I just love the adjustments they made after the first time through the lineup. They saw him a couple innings and realized, okay, this is what he's doing. Let's go get him.
1-2 on the way. And crack foul toward the Red Sox dugout. That got inside the dugout. Tampa Bay and Baltimore have been playing a wild one. It's 7-6 Tampa Bay in the 8th inning. They recovered from a 3-1 deficit, but they've been going back and forth since. Keep an eye on that. Runner goes, and it's fouled away down the left field line.
These motherfuckers crazy.
Carroll on deck. Yankees are idle tonight. Red Sox can gain a half a game on them. Could get a full game on Tampa Bay. If they win this one, Tampa Bay gets beat. Long way to go yet. And tomorrow night, Rangers Suarez. Lou and I have been talking a lot about Ranger and the need to see him with an uptick in performance.
Yeah, it's been a tough go for him his last 3-4 starts.
Chopper to second. Sogard to Monasterio for out there. Back to first and won't get him. Do get the man in the middle. Waldschmidt retired and one gone.
Yeah, that's the tough double play. With the second baseman has to go to his left. See where he's already played. Play a pull with the lefty up there. Kind of works him back to get himself a good pop. Make sure of one out. A good throw though. It would have been close. Vargas not running extremely hard down the line. Just a little wide on that feed from Monasterio to Contreras.
Corbin Carroll has just dropped the ball on the warning track on a long fly out. It's going to be a long fly out by Adley Rutschman. By the way, that would have been a home run for Adley in 9 parks. Winds up in E9.
Probably in Baltimore. I don't know. He hit it low. They had that big wall. Big close.
We're going to check that out because we can do that.
We can do that.
Sogard hit one off the wall earlier tonight that would have been a home run in one ballpark, and that was Wrigley Field.
Depending on the wind, that place is either the best place to hit or the absolute worst.
One down and a 1-1 will be off the plate, and you were correct. The way you were leaning, it would not have been a home run in ballpark.
Yeah, that tall wall, yeah, would have knocked it down.
Corbin Carroll attended Lakeside High in Seattle, where Bill Gates went to high school. Not at the same time. Almost foul out of play.
Sure clarifying that one.
And also Adam West. You remember Adam West?
Who could forget?
Adam West was Batman on the television series in the 60s.
I was about to say, I was going to say 70s, but it's 60s, okay.
Yeah. Batman and Robin. It was right.
That was back when it was like a series, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
ABC.
I watched it all the time. It was right down my main street. 3-2. It was so cheesy that it was, even for a kid, it was like, oh, this is cheesy, but I love it. So when Batman would hit like one of the bad guys, it would show up on the screen, bam, or wham.
Yes.
Oh, it was great fun. Foul back.
We only had so many channels.
You only had 3, man.
I mean,
you lived and died.
You didn't have much of a choice. If it was on, it's like, all right,
yeah,
this is what we're watching.
It was Batman, and you kind of wait for Star Trek to come on.
A little MASH.
Mom and Dad wanted to watch TV. You were out of luck. And off the plate for ball 4. Those were the days where you actually had to get up to change the channel because remotes did not exist.
Hey, tonight, following Extra Innings Live, don't miss Red Sox Final, presented by Volvo Cars. Adam and Jim break down the series opener and preview Rangers Suarez to start Game 2 only on NESN and streaming on NESN 360.
Moreno, the batter, 0 for 2. He's grounded on line to second. Red Sox up 7-0. 2 runs in the second, a run in the third, 3 in the fifth for the Sox. Against an Arizona team that is scrapping in the National League to be one of the wild cards. Bayo looking for a ground ball right at somebody.
Right now the Diamondbacks are 1 game back that last wild card spot. San Diego and Philly are tied for the 2nd spot.
Nolan Arenado there. Been a brilliant third baseman and a great career. Stroked into left field for a base hit. Waldschmidt into third. He'll pull up there. The bases are going to be loaded. Moreno stinging a base hit, and they're all filled up for Perdomo. And for the first time, some trouble for Brian Bayo.
Yeah, the command, I mean, it started this inning with a hit by pitch quickly. Right, got the ground out, then walked Corbin Carroll, and then right there a sinker right down the middle. Right, it's just the command has been so good for Brian Bayo. He's got to step back, reset, take a deep breath, get back to what he's been doing so well.
Perdomo, the shortstop, 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out to the shortstop, and takes a strike. 1 man out, bases jammed for Arizona.
See that changeup at 90 miles an hour. For so long, they were trying to get that velo down on that to get more swing and miss and get more movement on it. But as he went to the bullpen and the velocity on the fastball went up, the velocity on the changeup followed suit.
That's a strike. He jumps in front of a very tough hitter, 0-2. And swinging the bat here in August. And time's granted by the home plate umpire Sonia. Bayo trying to keep him off the scoreboard here, and in a pinch. With a man at every base for the D-backs. And the 0-2 to Perdomo. Chopped that foul right into his own dugout.
Defensive swing right there. He was looking for something else and just call that an E-swing. Emergency swing, just last second trying to foul it off.
Two-strike pitch. You saw on the graphic, he's hit 3 grand slams in his career. He's been a very good hitter with the bases loaded. Always comes down to, are you in trouble or is the pitcher in trouble? And you're standing there at home plate and the bases are jammed. Liner to right and foul, not by much. Just off that chalk.
Yeah, that's 3 0-2 pitches from Bayo that have been on the plate. See, this was really close, but clearly foul. Perdomo is in swing mode right now. You don't want to throw him anything over the plate. Obviously, you want a ground ball, so you're thinking more swing and miss if you want it down below the zone. So if he does hit it, you can try to let him hit it to a double play. But so far, it's been getting way too much plate. You're ahead in the count.
Tough guy to double up. He can run. And up there on the left side. He'll fly that one to left field. Routine play for White. Eli making the catch. Tagging up. Here's the throw. Oh, man, not going to get him. As the run scores. Vargas in, and they're on the scoreboard to make it 7-1.
It took a big bounce, didn't it? Great job by Brian Bayo backing up the play right there. See that fly to Eli White in left field. It's a good throw, is a little to the left. Those catchers, they get that big hop, and they're trying to catch it all in the same motion as they're going to make the tag. You see that one just hopped up really high. Went off the cut of the grass or something, went up by the eyes of Adley. And able to glove it.
Andrew Bailey will break up that meeting. And Jordan Lawler, the center fielder, will climb in next. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded to short and struck out. Runners will be on at first and second. And 2 gone.
Yeah, that was more just a little reset for Bayo, but also give him a break. I mean, it's 23 pitches in this inning. You want him to be able to give you some more in this game. Already at 70 pitches.
And he'd been sailing through. He got a 1-2-3 in the third, 1-2-3 in the fourth, 1-2-3 in the fifth. Ran into a bit of a speed bump here, but now looking to get out of it. Lawler with runners at first and second. And ball 1. So it's Carroll and Moreno. And Bayo trying to make sure only one man scores in the frame. And a high fly down the right field line headed toward the pesky pole, but it's going to break to the right. And a foul ball.
Made me nervous because I saw it ricochet, but it hit the wire from the netting that's running along the front row. Yeah, that thing. That's what it bounced off of. Just tell them, I'm like, okay, that's foul, and then I see it redirect. Got my attention a little bit. Never know down there with pesky pole.
You jumped about a foot high, actually. So 1 ball and 1 strike on Lawler. They'll try to recover, and here it comes. Jerked it. 2-1. Change up. Tyron Guerrero to get loose in the pen. Arizona getting 1 back in the inning, and a 2-1. In for a strike. No cut on that. 2-2.
A lot of cutters tonight for Brian Bayo. He hadn't been throwing that much. 25% tonight, just 15% on the season, and he really hadn't been using it much the last couple times out.
Looking to put away the number 5 hitter and strand these base runners. He bounced it. Good knockdown by Adley Rutschman to keep the runners at bay.
Well, Adley's not getting hits right now, but he can make such a difference back there behind the plate. Whether it's catching and throwing, keeping balls in front of him right there, or simply just calling games. He sees it different back there.
3-2 on Lawler. Swing and a miss. Got him. But back to that cutter to strike him out. 7-1.
Right in the middle of everything else, you're trying to lose weight. Foundeo is a daily GLP-1 pill proven to help adults lose weight and keep it off. Foundeo helped people lose up to 25 pounds. It's the only GLP-1 pill that can be taken any time of day, with no planning around food or drink. Don't take Foundeo if you're allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had MTC or MEN2. Stop and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, or severe stomach pain. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas and gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, if you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, and before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. Taking Foundeo with an insulin or sulfonylurea may cause low blood sugar.
I'm just in shock, man. This is crazy. If you only all knew what I was talking about right now, you would understand.
Now is perfect to ask your doctor.
If only you knew.
Learn about savings and support at Foundeo.com.
If only you knew what I was talking about. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm just going to keep saying, if only you knew, just to make you even more curious.
Now available on Faves for only $5.
There's reading the reviews, and then there's experiencing the meal with Platinum. Get access to Platinum Nights by Resi, dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants, and up to $400 back annually on eligible Resi purchases. So go ahead and order the Chef Special. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
Hurry in during the Jeep Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Get 0% financing on Jeep Wrangler, plus no payments for 90 days, or get 10% off MSRP on Jeep Gladiator. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Red Sox and the Jimmy Fund. We welcome in the award-winning journalist, actress, host of Heel Squad podcast, cancer survivor Maria Menounos, not to mention a New York Times best-selling author a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely an honor.
Great to have you with us tonight.
Thank you.
Really a pleasure for us.
Wonderful night.
And you threw out a first pitch. What was that like?
It was amazing. I was pretty terrified. And very grateful that it went well.
Yeah, it did go well. And you didn't get booed. You got cheered out there. That's the key.
No, I want to thank everybody because they gave me so much love, and I believe that that was very helpful.
I'll say this about being nervous. I threw out the pitch ALDS against the Rays in 2021. I'd never been more nervous on a baseball field in my time. I played the World Series. I was more nervous throwing out the first pitch.
Stop.
I swear. I hadn't thrown a baseball
Well,
in 3
actually,
years either.
that's a lot more pressure for you because you have a different standard and expectation.
Sure.
Yeah,
See?
I heard this earlier, and this was, you get the crouch and the whole 9 yards going.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is, Anthony Siegler. Nicely done. Very nicely done.
Uh-oh,
One
Nick
ripped a deep
Sogard.
drive by Sogard onto the warning
Nope.
track, and this one Carroll will handle. He makes the catch for out number 1. You survived a brain tumor, pancreatic cancer, developed diabetes, battled infertility, caregiving for your mom who had her own fight against a brain tumor as well. I mean, that's an awful lot to pack into a lifetime.
Yeah, there's a few other things too, but I'm grateful to God that I'm here. I'm grateful to all the wonderful doctors and healers and modalities that have helped me be here in this moment and be able to get to be a mom to my
Sedan?
angel.
Rafael, a deep drive up to the wall.
That's off the wall.
Off the green. He is going to trot into second base. Red Sox with some great swings tonight.
Yeah.
And he has his second double.
So, Maria, of all those things you've been through, what have you learned about yourself through all this and just going through all that?
I really know now how strong I am. I think that was something that I doubted, and I think a lot of women doubt that sometimes. And I really know what I'm made of now. And I am just so grateful for that because I'm like, okay, whatever happens, I'm going to get through it. And so that's one. And then the biggest thing is that healing is possible. I think that it's really hard when you're hit with a diagnosis to get out of that terrifying feeling and realize that there's hope, there's possibility. And I would rather have people believe in possibility than believe in a statistic, because we're so much more than that. And there's so many people who beat the odds, who have miracles. Why are we not putting our energy into that while walking that same line on the other side of anything is possible? We don't know what our journey is supposed to be. So I would tell my mom all the time, you're a miracle, Mom. And we're going to hold both paths. I don't know what's going to come around the corner. And I don't know when it's going to be your time, but we are going to walk that miracle line every single day. We're going to do everything we can to beat the odds and get past this.
Runner at second. Maria Menounos, when you sit in the movie theater and you're getting ready to watch a movie and see you up there on the screen every single time, telling me to silence my phone, basically.
Yeah,
buy some popcorn. It's always great to see you there. But also the host of Heel Squad and the founder of that. And are many of the things you're discussing right now, that's what you talk about on that show?
Yeah, it was born out of necessity. I had a Sirius XM show, and I was interviewing celebrities, and when my mom was diagnosed, I needed help. I needed answers. I needed healers. I needed doctors. So I started bringing people on, and then it just became something that I continuously needed because I had my own battles with health. And I knew that anything I needed, other people were going to need. So every day, this is my mission, is to bring in the best of the best to help us through this journey. We're a squad, so we're getting better together. And I've started doing these health retreats to help bring people in person to show them that if you know a few of the foundational health things.
Whoa! Base hit, right field. Staying on into third. Takes a big turn. Here it comes.
And Sedan comes home. That'll score a run. That'll make it an 8-1 game.
No, it's okay.
I'm celebrating.
You're a lifelong Sox fans. You're a Massachusetts girl.
Yeah.
Went to Emerson, whole 9 yards. So you're entitled.
It's in her blood, right?
Yeah.
You get the best view in the house.
Oh my gosh, this is magic. Magic.
But you're talking about the podcast and,
Yes.
and what it can mean to people.
I feel like I think that God has a mission for me, because otherwise I would have been taken out. And I think that my mission is to help people find their healing. I know the healers that move the needle.
Top foul back out of play.
And so I've been bringing them together with people at these events, and we've been having incredible success. And I found so many people were like, we've spent so much money, we've tried everything. And this one person you brought made such crazy changes, such incredible changes. And so that's what I'm doing. And it feels good every day to be able to help people. I'm helping myself at the same time. I'm in the same boat. I'm just a little further ahead than some, and some people might be a little further ahead than me. We're all just doing it together.
Well, you're always a big part of this and the telethon and everything going on here with the Jimmy Fund. Can you just tell the viewers why it's so important to contribute to what they're doing here today and tomorrow?
Absolutely. I was hearing someone earlier talk about, because I was like, I want to know some of the newest things. And there's one story about a field trip that the Jimmy Fund takes care of for patients, young kids, where they travel to Florida with the doctors so they can continue their care and get out of the hospital. I've done events in LA at the Children's Hospital for years, and I know these kids' lives are all through a window if they even have it. That's it. They are in this hospital room. So any of these things that can expand their care, that goes beyond just medicine, it's medicine for their souls, is just incredible for me. So I get the chills thinking about what the money that's going to come in today and tomorrow is going to do for these families. Give them a break. It's the most painful thing in the world to watch your kid be sick. And so any relief that we can give them is a gift.
Well, so we'll pop that one up. Just, because we've been watching you in so many different forms and hearing you for years. Just give fans a little bit of what it was like for a young Maria when you were growing up in the area and you were talking in your Boston accent, because it's all gone. You've been able to, kind of mediate that down, but there was a time, right?
Oh, there was a time when I was wicked drunk. And by the way, if I'm drunk now, it comes out. I stop partying. I have my cars everywhere. Like it happens. It's just, it's always gonna be there, no matter what. But I'm professional now.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
And I've got my, on-camera, professional vernacular that has taken over. However, given the right elements, it comes out.
Rutschman with a shot down the line. That's going to go all the way up against the monster.
Winner.
Going to send the runner.
And Williers coming home. Let's go. It makes it a 9-1 game.
Extra base hit. He's had some really good swings tonight. And the Red Sox running away with this one tonight on night one of the Jimmy Fund. Everybody has an RBI.
I was to say, it's a 6th inning, and every player in the lineup has driven in a run tonight.
God is blessing this game.
Oh, it feels that way.
So continue to give. We've had the numbers, and we've had the various ways you can contribute to the Jimmy Fund and Dana-Farber tonight. And it's been a tremendous success. Once again, we're up around 2.3 million at this point, heading again toward what could be another record by tomorrow night. But it's so wonderful to hear stories like yours, and we've heard from so many, obviously, today, and you're giving back at the same time after the success that you have had recovering as you have.
Yeah. I always say, if there's anybody I can help shortcut that painful journey, that's my dream. I love being able to help people. It was always something I wanted to do since I was young, is to be able to help people. And when I look at some of the things I did, the things that were self-generated, my books and things, that was the underlying theme. And so I'm grateful that I get to do it. It's awesome.
Do you have another book in you?
I'm in the works right now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Took a while. There's a bunch of them in there. I didn't know which one to do.
Red Sox will have another base hit here. Everything falling the Sox way. Durbin with a single on a little tap on the infield. And everything going right for the Sox as they bounce back from a rough road trip.
Yeah, well, you said you always wanted to help people, but now you get to use these real-life experience to not only help them, but relate, right? And just help you connect with all those people. Like, that's got to be pretty special.
It is. I really feel blessed to be able to do it. I remember when I was recovering from brain surgery, people were reaching out via DM about their tumors, and I was like helping people behind the scenes. So from my bed while I was recovering, because
fly ball straight away center by Monasterio will end the inning with the Red Sox keep on rolling. A 9-1 lead at the end of 6. Maria, real pleasure. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
And best success with another bestseller coming your way.
Thank you. You just anointed it. I love it. Thank you.
This is introducing the pit.
The BetRivers app welcomes online casino players with places to play and places to pause with responsible gaming tools.
It's time and spending limits for us.
Very good.
Deposit limits work for me.
Excellent choice.
I prefer a good cooling off period.
Very cool indeed. BetRivers responsible gaming tools. Welcome to your online casino. There's reading the reviews. And then there's experiencing the meal with Platinum. Get access to Platinum Nights by Resi. Dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. and up to $400 back annually on eligible Resi purchases. So go ahead and order the Chef Special. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
At Popeyes, we gave shrimp a bold Louisiana twist. Try 8 crunchy butterfly shrimp served classic or dusted in bold Popeye seasonings. Now available on Faves for only $5. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
We all want more. But these days, the more we want is changing. Not just more power, but more confidence. Not just more details, but more warmth. Not just more tech, but more peace of mind. And that's why Mazda has been named Consumer Reports' safest new car brand. The Mazda CX-90.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
To the 7th inning at Fenway, Red Sox with a 9-1 lead on Arizona. This is the kind of performance all Red Sox fans were looking for. Fly deep center field by Tawa all the way back to the wall. Cedon leaping and can't get it. That'll bounce away. Backed up by White.
All right, I'll be right back.
Second base with a leadoff double. And that was against Greg Weissert, replacing Brian Bayos in line for the win.
I thought Cedon had something up his sleeve right here. Oh, man, it was like an inch out of the reach. He was tracking it and on it, and you could just see him just take his eye off it right before he got to the wall, which is... Yeah, I'm watching to see if there's any limp or anything. There's a little grimace. You know, you jam your ankle into the wall when you go in there full speed like that. Looks like he's all right.
Jose Fernandez, the batter. Red Sox have out-hit Arizona 12-4. So, you got to tell the story. The other day...
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's right here. So,
you had your daughters up.
Yeah, my daughters were here. Jenny was here. The Sox beat the A's 14-1. And the girls have been begging to put a padlock on the David Ortiz Bridge. Because there's a million of them, right? So, I said, all right, go to Target. Go pick one out. Of course. Pink padlock, right?
Yes.
Well, since they put that on there, they had not won many games. So I have created multiple monsters inside of my home, including my wife, who has been texting me and calling me the next...
There's strike 3.
The last 3 days, saying, if you don't go take that lock down, I'm going to call someone I know in town, and they're going to go cut it off.
Yeah.
Because they are convinced that it was their fault because they put a lock on the bridge.
I wonder where that superstition
Yeah,
came.
I know. So I stopped by there today and took it off.
You did? You went over there to take it off?
So now they think that's why.
That's why it's 9-1. And you know what? They're probably right. A little topper foul off first by Nootbaar.
I'm glad I saved the key, because if not, I would have been out there with who knows what, trying to get it off.
Yeah.
It's right here.
And now you're going to be allowed in the house again.
Middlebrooks.
Good for you.
Pink padlock. Not on the David Ortiz Bridge.
Right.
And I just, after the Sox scored, four runs in the 4th inning, they're up 4-0. I just got a text that said, "Told you."
I'm thinking too. I get those all the time.
I kind of love it though that they're like, "Go get it."
Yes.
That's so baseball.
I love your daughters are the ones that are like, Dad.
Dad, this can't happen.
You can't allow that to remain on that bridge because we're responsible. 0-2. I pop up into right, shallow. Sogard out, Abreu in. Willier wants to take it. And he will for out number 2. Red Sox and the Diamondbacks again at it tomorrow. First pitch at 7:10. Be day number 2 and night number 2 of the Jimmy Fund. Rangers Suarez against Merrill Kelly. Peyton Tolley going on Wednesday at 4:10. And then Thursday a day off with the Giants here over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ryan Waldschmidt has been hit by a pitch and struck out. 2 down, the man at second for Arizona. Tampa Bay did rally to beat Baltimore 7-6 in the last game of their series. It's a trop. That game just ended. And in for strike. Yankees are off tonight. And Greg Weisser with the 0-1. And it's 0-2.
He's jumping out of his hands. Seen a couple good breaking balls, but that 95 up and in, once you show him that spin and get him leaning out over the plate, that sinker up and in can just take off.
Weisser trying to end the inning on this pitch, and it'll be just downstairs, a ball and a changeup. Red Sox are 20-10 in their last 30 games since the All-Star break. That is Major League Baseball's best second-half record. 2-2. Chad Tracy, first time around for the Jimmy Fund for him as the manager of the Red Sox. The event has raised $80 million for cancer research. 3-2. There's the tote board up to the second. And still time if you'd like to donate tonight and again tomorrow and up until midnight tomorrow night. 3-2, a little bounding ball at Monasterio. The shortstop will throw him out. And retires the side 9-1.
It's Toyota's national sales.
Hurry in during the Jeep Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now get 0% APR financing or $4,500 bonus cash on Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or get 4.9% APR financing for 72 months on Grand Wagoneer. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
And when I got there, they have the sushi like
this is Clem.
They're like sushi classy.
Clem's not a morning person, or a night person, or a people person. But he is, and I can solve this in 4 different ways person. And that person is impossible to replace. You need Clem. Clem needs benefits. Work with Principal so we can help you help Clem with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for him.
But I'm confident, you know?
Let our expertise round out yours.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Sometimes things fall right into place, but other times they just fall. But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLight.com.
Awesome.
And SafeLight can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road. All set, here you go.
Thank you.
Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
ESPN is the home of MLB.TV. Go big with every out-of-market game. Big moments. Big swag. How much fun is he to watch? That's Big League. Sign up now for MLB.TV on ESPN.
Gibbs, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever breathe in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned.
Well, this one's turned into a lot of fun. Red Sox with a 9-1 lead going to last half of the 7th inning. And Mickey Gasper to lead things off. Oh, gonna tag that one toward the pesky pole. Hooked in, and that is gone.
Let's go. Mickey Gasper with a home run.
Down the right field line to the.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Red Sox are doing a little bit of everything with the bats tonight. 10-1.
From the left side of the plate is real. Okay, it is what it is. He is in there to bat from the left side and do some damage. I mean, that's what he's been doing down in AAA the last 26 games. Finds the shortest place to hit one out of here and just sneaks it right around the corner. 343 feet.
And a ground ball by Eli White right at Perdomo. He'll sling it over there. You got to hustle with him. One down.
Let's take a look at this home run swing. You see the four-seamer elevated, middle of the plate, just throws the head of the bat at it. Lines this thing out of here, just saying if it's fair, it's gone. And it just sneaks inside the pesky pole. Look at that shot. Right inside it. Love it.
Good night for Nick Sogard at the top of the order with a pair of doubles. One for an RBI. He's also scored a run.
By the way, I love these drone shots. We're coming back after the break with. Those are awesome.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different view. Yeah, maybe we shared with you in the past. Great shot of the fence.
I mean, I'm convinced we have the best camera operators in baseball here that understand the small details of getting the right shot at Fenway Park. Didn't you add that to it?
Our camera operators do a lot of baseball.
Yes.
They're experts at covering baseball and do a terrific job. Paul Coleman there. Swinging a foul back. Warren Cordero over there. And Matt Johnson. Joe Stafford. Jim Martens.
Jimmy!
Jimmy's our guy in the booth as well. Joe Romano's in the building as well tonight. These are terrific pros, man. Very, very lucky to have them.
Well, they're like the offensive linemen, you know? They do the dirty work, the hard work, and don't get the love until right now.
Yeah, give him a lot there. That was a big smooch. Billy Titus was a legend.
The Billy Titus.
Yeah, the Billy Titus is the way.
One of one.
Yes. And they love what they do.
Billy will probably buy me a coffee at Media Dining tomorrow. They're free.
2-2 outside. 10 runs, 13 hits for the Sox, a run on 4 hits, 2 errors for Arizona. And how about Johnny Robo?
Robots have feelings too. All right, 2026.
3-2 fouled off.
Our man Blaney, Sean Blaney.
Sean Blaney,
there he is.
Travels with us a lot too. And has been mistaken for Kyle Schwarber more than once.
He's been busy tonight.
A lot of hockey too. Kyle Schwarber found the way.
It's hilarious. You know, the players that walk past him and go, "Hey, Schwarbs, you hitting on the field today? What do you got?"
It's separated at birth right here.
There he is. That boy Schwarbs.
3-2 fly ball center field. Lawler coming in on it. And 2 down.
To celebrate over 70 years of support for the Jimmy Fund, the Red Sox Foundation is guaranteeing a jackpot of $50,000 for the 50-50 raffle. A portion of those proceeds will benefit the Jimmy Fund. Fans over 18 in Massachusetts can buy tickets at redsox.com/5050 now through the 8th inning of tomorrow's game.
Sit on Rafaela with a pair of doubles tonight. 2 of those 13 Red Sox hits. A lot of extra base hits tonight. There've been a lot of noisy foul balls too by the Red Sox. They've been hammering away here in game 1. Like some pent up anger.
Well, if you're noticing anything about Cedon today, it's like those last 2 pitches. He's seeing the ball of the hand. It's not predetermined swing. It's not over aggression. He's seeing the baseball and making better swing decisions today. Getting himself in a hitter's count.
2-0 pitch. In for strike.
That take shows me a lot, right? You're 2-0. You're in a hitter's count. You're keyed up for a fastball. He sees the splitter out of the hand. Takes it. Awesome.
Abreu on deck. Man, the 2-1. Red Sox been scoring all night. 2 runs in the second, a run in the third, run in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. Another run here in the seventh on the home run by Mickey Gasper. And 3-1. That one tagged to left center field. That one's back to the wall. That catches the monster. He's got himself a 3-double night.
Sedan.
Into second base. So Sedan just racking up those extra base hits. First time he's ever had 3 doubles in a game.
Look at that swing. Balance behind the baseball. You know, the doubles are fun to left center, bang them off the monster. I love the one to right field where he's seeing the baseball and letting it get deep, and his direction is to the middle of the field. That's where he does so much damage. It's a pretty swing.
He came into the game with 29 doubles. Tops in the American League, and 3 more tonight. He's tied for the Major League lead. And Abreu looking to pick him up and drive in another run.
They needed a game like this. Just open the floodgates. And you said it too, even the outs, the foul balls, it's just been hard contact and balanced swings
all night. And a right-hander falls by 3-0. Wilson Contreras, a home run and double this evening, is on deck. And pumped in for a strike. The Red Sox came in having dropped 7 of their last 9. And immediately followed the 9-game winning streak. That one tagged into right center field. Another run will score. That rolls deep into the alley. He'll take a big turn and head on back to first base with a run-scoring single. The beat goes on, 11-1.
Another 2-hit day, 3 times on base.
Let's go, man.
For William Abreu.
It's 11-1 ball game.
Torey Lovullo was going to leave Littell
I'm having a good night.
Just letting him
This night's been fun. This night's just a lot of fun shit has happened tonight.
some innings for their bullpen in this game.
Dennis Santana.
For vague context, I was talking to this girl and she's just fucking crazy. Crazy.
Want your signature to be something one day? One mark at a time. Because when you're bold enough to show up every day, that's how you make it happen. For the biggest signature of my life, it's always been Sharpie. Make it bold, make it last, make it Sharpie.
Hurry in during the Jeep Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now get 0% APR financing or $4,500 bonus cash on Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or get 4.9% APR financing for 72 months on Grand Wagoneer. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
The whole company's going. Let's roll. We're never gonna make it.
To Super Bowl 61 and beyond.
The CW and ESPN are announcing the ultimate team-up as the ESPN app becomes the exclusive streaming home for all CW sports.
Time now for a strong play to game presented by New England Chevy dealers. To get a let's ride.
Take you back to the 5th inning. Wilson Contreras hanging sweeper. See that balanced swing, almost like he was looking for it all over it. Just snuck out of here. He got under it a little bit, but right off of the ledge. That made it 5-0 Sox in the 5th.
So he's homered and doubled. Santana out of the bullpen, a right-hander. Well, your Braves standing at first have an RBI single. Red Sox have knocked out 13 hits. And Wilson looking for his third. And the 2-0. Chopped to third base, and Fernandez will sling it over to get the out. Red Sox will grab 2 more runs. It's 11-1, moving to the 8th.
Going one.
Hurry in during the Jeep Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Get 0% financing on Jeep Wrangler, plus no payments for 90 days, or get 10% off MSRP on Jeep Gladiator. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, well-qualified current Jeep Wrangler or Grand Cherokee 4xe lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport S for $299 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
This is June. She hovers. She makes awkward eye contact, says okie dokie to everything, and always leaves you thinking, did I make it weird or did she? But wow, is she a certified animal when it comes to, well, taking care of animals. You need June. June needs a retirement plan. Work with the principal so we can help you help June with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for her. Let our expertise round out yours.
Air Jordan 1's going for just $69. You guys, are you kidding me?
If y'all love steals and deals, gotta check out Whatnot. You can find insane deals on just about anything. Everything in the right track, you feel me? Great on this deal. Beautiful vintage condition. Congrats. This is what I bought from Whatnot. If you are not checking out Whatnot, you're missing out.
The FedEx Cup playoffs on ESPN. This is where the best belong. And there can only be one. The FedEx Cup playoffs, August 13th through the 30th on ESPN.
Inning with the Red Sox on top big, 11-1 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Dave O'Brien, Will Middlebrooks, and Jemai Webster, and Giovanni Moran on the bullpen.
The pitching arsenal presented by your New England area Audi dealers. Giovanni Moran, you see the four-seamer and changeup. His main 2 pitches, a little mix of everything else, but the fastball and the changeup, it can be a deadly mix at times when that changeup is on.
Well, Red Sox having a wonderful time on the strength of 13 hits to 4 for Arizona. Vargas will lead things off. And he has scored their only run all night. Red Sox trying to improve to 67 and 58. High drive, but foul down the left field line. Red Sox feeling really good about the pitching for the rest of the series, too, with Ranger going on Tuesday night, Peyton Tolle on Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, and we said it earlier, kind of waiting for that big bounce back from Ranger. Trying to look like himself again.
Well, you don't worry that it's in there. Of course it's in there, but it's a question of when he can give you another long outing, very consistent outing as we've seen in the past, but have not seen much lately.
Yeah, since he came off the IL with that adductor, that groin strain, kept him out a little bit. It just hasn't worked super deep into games yet.
And will the Red Sox cut him loose? Depend on the kind of performance he gives. Defensively, Red Sox with some changes. Siegler goes in the game to play second, moving Sogard over to first. That gets Wilson Contreras off his feet.
Everything matters at this point in the season for everyday players.
Also had a home run and a double. Also took a walk tonight. Very productive night. Red Sox have scored in every inning except the first. 1-2. A little fly ball out to center. Cedon on approach. He's got it. One down. Bayo's pitching line presented by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. So gives up just the 1 run in 4 2/3. Continues to throw the ball well out of that bullpen.
Yeah, a little hiccup with the command there in the 6th, but overall, there's another really solid outing for Brayan Bello. He's been really good out there.
We're also out of the bench here now for Torey Lovullo. 198 with a couple of home runs. So Torey also going to his bench, getting some of his regulars out, given the score. And let's see here, is this a challenge? Hadley almost took a tumble.
He did.
And it will be a strike.
I fell down.
So eventually it worked out. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Let's see what happened here. There's the challenge. Oh, he would throw it back and it went off of the home plate umpire. He wouldn't kind of tap him and say, I'm sorry, he missed.
1-2.
He's had a couple good swings tonight. That had to feel good for him. It's been a tough go since coming off the IL.
Yep, ripped a clean double. He also hit one swing and a miss here for strike 3 all the way to the warning track that Carroll couldn't handle. He dropped it. So yeah, some nice swings tonight for Adley, which is great to see. He has been overdue. Here's Moreno, 308 with 9 home runs. Has a base hit tonight, 1 for 3. And cuts and misses for strike 1 and a changeup.
That changeup's nasty. That thing just takes off. It's
So that went by fast.
A parachute on the back of it. It doesn't get there with that
Too
arm
fast.
speed. It looks like a fastball, but then it has that tailing action away. Makes it even
Like
harder.
it
to
didn't
make
like
contact
actually
when
go by
it's down that
fast.
way like that.
It just feels like it did. You're having a good night. That's what happens when you're having fun.
0-2. 95 with a fastball.
With Whitlock and Slayton going on the IL, it's guys like Weissert and Giovanni who are going to be really important arms, right? When there's certain nights when Guerrero might not be up, Chapman might not be up, Miller.
Ground ball to the middle. Monasterio right there.
And that's on number 3.
They go in order in the 8th.
So we head to the bottom of the 8th. An 11-1 game.
With every strikeout thrown this season, AbbVie is donating to help fight cancer. Every strikeout, every game, all season long. Major League Baseball and AbbVie, turning K's into W's.
With MLB Live trading on Polymark, the action doesn't stop when the game begins. It's just getting started. Make real-time predictions all game long, from game lines to late-inning rallies. And join the conversation in the live chat. You choose when to cash out, turning every game, every inning, and every at-bat into a chance to win. Trade on all 30 MLB teams exclusively on Polymarket, the official prediction market partner of Major League Baseball. New customers get $20 toward their first trade with code HIT20.
Headache? You might be dehydrated. Gatorade, with a clinically proven electrolyte blend, is engineered to improve hydration balance. Hydrates better than water. Is it in you?
250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Here's a good one. America's fastest 5G network. To demonstrate speed, here's someone on a bike. And the fastest 5G home. Just look at this woman streaming instead of sleeping. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
ACE's YardRx program prescribes the best lawn care, specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the helpful folks at ACE. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. From our store to your front door. With service so good, it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Official hospital of the Red Sox is Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, and they're advancing medicine with breakthroughs in research, nationally ranked specialty care, and innovative treatments. You can learn more at bidmc.org. Red Sox 11, Arizona 1 to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fans have had a great night. Red Sox have had 2. So good that Arizona's about to bring a position player to the mound to pitch. And that'll be Vargas, who's been playing second base tonight.
I hate to face position players. It's a lose-lose. You get a hit, you're supposed to. If not, you feel like a clown, right? It's like, when they're flipping in like 50 miles an hour. Brock Holt, known for throwing it like 31.
First man to test that is Adley Rutschman. Batting lefty, and he will knock a base hit into center field. So he winds up with a multi-hit game. Started tonight over his last 15, so 2 hits tonight.
Can't wait for the celebration from Adley. New to the team. We're still working on those things.
Swung on and fouled back. Torey Lovullo went to work during the commercial break and remodeled the entire defense. Got a whole new outfield.
Durbin's got a home run off a position player this year. Baltimore.
Ground set up the middle. A flip on to second, the turn, and not in time. By the time it got to McCann, the new first baseman. So 1 man out. Durbin becomes the runner at first.
Also with the ABS challenges, if there's a position player on the mound, you can't challenge. That is the rule for that.
Man, 38 miles an hour with that Ephus pitch.
It came up on the board as Ephus. I love it.
38.
That's pretty good.
Monasterio. They'll fly that one to center field. Nootbaar there to make the catch. And 2 down. Early in the game, he made a dazzling defensive play. StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud.
Yeah, this was beautiful. Love this. Nice range, nice first step. The hard part is not necessarily making the catch. It's a throw like that. 360, you're turning your back to your target and threw a strike to Contreras. It's a beautiful play up the middle.
Line shot center field, and the catch will be made. As Gasper lines out, he had homered earlier. Everybody smiles tonight. 11-1, Red Sox.
Friday. There's dreaming about it, and then there's living it with Platinum. Get access to the largest global airport lounge network. Dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. And exclusive access to unique experiences worldwide that stay with you long after the encore. There's nothing like Platinum. Amex is a proud partner of Olivia Rodrigo. Hurry in during the Jeep Make This the Summer event for a great American deal. Now get 0% APR financing or $4,500 bonus cash on Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or get 4.9% APR financing for 72 months on Grand Wagoneer. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Jeep Make This the Summer event, well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $419 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
This is June. She hovers. She makes awkward eye contact, says okie dokie to everything, and always leaves you thinking, did I make it weird or did she? But wow, is she a certified animal when it comes to, well, taking care of animals. You need June. June needs a retirement plan. Work with Principal so we can help you help June with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for her. Let our expertise round out yours.
Yips, maybe tennis has ever seen and ever bring in.
That was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
G League Winter Showcase in Orlando. Stay tuned for the second half coming up after this.
Red Sox baseball on Nesta, brought to you by Subaru of New England. Love is what makes Subaru Subaru, and by Plymouth Rock Auto and Home Insurance for Boston sports fans. Ninth inning at Fenway. Red Sox 11, Arizona 1. 16 hits for Boston. Red Sox unleashing a little bit of frustration perhaps tonight and running away with this one. That'll bring on Wyatt Olds, a right-hander about to make his major league debut. Just called up from the Woo Sox. Added to the active roster for tonight's game. And a right-hander's first one to James McCann will be ball one.
98. He's got a good fastball. It's kind of been a revolving door for that long relief mop-up role in the bullpen with some guys having to cover a lot of innings over the last week.
Fuck is this pitcher? Oh, fuck is this motherfucker?
98 again and knocks it foul. One ball.
Never heard of this dude. Wyatt Olds. 5.33 ERA in Worcester this year. In 39 games played. 74 strikeouts and 50 2/3 innings pitched.
1-1 through there.
Has he ever played in the majors?
Can a 300 hitter with 4 home runs.
How about Raymond Burgos, though, in his couple stints up here? First time up, back-to-back days, throwing 3 innings. Yesterday, throws a couple innings, a 2.5-hour rain delay.
Got on a missed on a slider to strike him out.
First career strikeout for Wyatt Olds. Gonna keep that one.
Dude, even this still says it's Giovanni Moran. I don't even know what the fuck is happening.
Nice moment on a fun night. Jordan Lawler will climb in. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, but a right-hand hitter. I've never seen, in 37 years, I have never seen a pitcher come back after rain delay of 2 hours and a half plus.
Ever.
To pitch again.
It doesn't happen. Right, that was, his teammates gained a lot of respect for him. It does a lot for your staff, being able to go out and cover innings.
By the way, how about this note? Red Sox leading 11-1, 16 Boston hits. The Red Sox have not struck out in the game.
Unbelievable.
Last time they went a full game without striking out was 2010.
3 walks, 0 strikeouts, 16 hits.
2-1 swung on and missed. Even up on Lawler. That's the kind of stat we kind of gave on a nightly basis when the Sox were winning 15 straight. That's the way it felt.
Yeah. But you just don't see, in this day and age, in this era of baseball, you don't see teams not strike out.
Another strikeout for Arizona.
That's out number 2.
And 2 gone. Time now for a game summary presented by Sullivan Tire, official tire and auto service of the Red Sox.
Dude, the fucking MLB app is fucking up.
All 9 starters have recorded at least.
The MLB's scoring. It's not Giovanni Moran pitching, it's Wyatt Olds.
Well, the starters had 1, Gasper had 2, Willier had 2. Fun night. Night 1 of the radio telethon. Boys put
This
on
is
a
his
show.
MLB debut.
That's the way to get it done. Cut on a miss.
Strike 2.
Slider's been tight.
Yeah, that fastball's jumping too. He creates some really good angle, and it's 98, but looks like it has like rise to it.
So the fans up at Fenway, 2 down, 9th inning. Olds delivers
And that's grounded over there to third. Throw to first, and that's the game. Red Sox win 11-1.
The Red Sox run away and hide here tonight. 11-1 the final. Red Sox without a strikeout among the lineup, 16 hits. And they take game one against Arizona.
I know the offense is the story, right? No strikeouts, 16 hits, 11 runs. They scored in every inning but 2. But the pitching was great. Gamboa was phenomenal as a starter. Bayo solid once again. Weissert and Moran, and then Olds coming in his big league debut. Couple strikeouts and a ground out. Tremendous team win tonight.
Red Sox begin the series with a big win. This Red Sox W presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Out hitting Arizona 16-4. Stay tuned for WB Mason. Extra innings live. Adam and Jim will break it down, and Jemai will talk with Adley Rutschman. That and more coming up.
Let's go. Put up an 11 spot.
They're getting at Popeyes. We gave shrimp a
Love to see it.
Louisiana twist. Try a
That'll improve my stream record on the year to 35, 35, and 22. And all time to 114 and 199. Or sorry, 114 and 99.
Get 0% financing on Jeep Wrangler, plus no payments for 90 days, or get 10% off MSRP on Jeep Gladiator. Hurry in now for the best selection of 2026 models from America's most patriotic brand during the Jeep Make This the Summer event.
Or during the Jeep Make This the Summer event. Well-qualified current Jeep Wrangler or Grand Cherokee 4xe lessees can lease the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport S for $299 a month. See your Syracuse area Jeep brand dealer.
I love that.
And when I got there, they have the sushi like
This is Clem.
like sushi, classy.
Clem's not a morning person.
Tasted it.
Or a night person. Or,
I don't even really want to read off stats. It was just a good night.
I can solve this.
It was a good night.
It's impossible.
All right, I'm going to end this.
You need Clem.
Oh, thank you guys for